Are we live? Envy, are we live? Charlemagne, we live?
Yo, apparently 2 Chainz out here playing like Bill Russell.
he 2 Chainz was showing his age a little bit with how he was balling, but I mean, hey,
He's just as old as Bill Russell, so I would think
he just
that'd be the case.
2 Chainz was it wasn't good. I was watching. I'm like, fan. Even though 2 Chainz I heard was nice in high school, but bro, he 46, so
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's 6'8". Them limbs is about 68.
yeah, he's smoking on that gas. That's what's gonna do it to you. You feel me? But hey, show your work. Episode is this number 10, right? Or 11?
No, we had 11.
Oh shit, we had 11.
Yeah,
We made 11.
rolling.
We made 11 episodes. But hey, man, show your work. Show us truly. Nelson at Who Is Original with my partner.
Hi guys, I'm Banks.
Bruh, this is not an AA meeting. It's a podcast, motherfucker.
I'm Banks, and I got better technology now. If y'all can't tell, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, Banks is in crystal clear clarity right now.
Yeah, I ran back another podcast I was doing. I listened to the audio. I was like, all right, we finally here. It could get a little bit better, but we finally here.
Your shit was sounding like mood music too.
Oh, definitely. I didn't have no parts. I was my own engineer. That shit was horrible before I got this microphone.
This was pre-Parks. You know what's crazy too? Like recording off a app like Apple earbuds. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Like how they sound pretty decent. But I actually have a mic. But once my girl and I we situated and everything, like I'm gonna set that shit up, and we definitely gonna be on it popping once I get this laptop, bro. You can't tell me shit. I'm rocking with an iPad and a phone right now. You can't tell me shit when I get a laptop.
Oh no, that's all you need.
Once I get my hard drive back in, ooh.
I got to get a pop filter at least to make this, to condense the sound. But at least I'm here, you know what I mean? So that's all that matters to me.
Nah, you sounding good, brother. I'm glad. We came a long way from DJ Envy mixtapes. No slander to DJ Envy.
Yeah, I definitely sound like Clue.
Clue or not? You listen, man. Clue mixtapes is you know what? Yo, 6 degrees of separation. And I don't, we're not plugging other podcasts, but like, not trying to plug one like on purpose, but I was watching Queen's Flip's podcast because when I watch Hip Hop Uncovered, they talk about, I don't know, Biggs, have you seen Hip Hop Uncovered? Nah, not really. I don't know.
Yeah, I just watched episode 1. I gotta watch 2. All I've been watching is Snowfall. I guess I know what I'm about to do with my stimulus.
Yeah, it's getting really, yo, bro. Oh man, you about to make your own Snow on the Bluff?
Hell yeah, I'm about to be like Franklin.
Banklin.
Yeah, I'm definitely about to do that.
Big Bang take a little bang, but nah. When Hip Hop Uncovered, like they, if you listen, you haven't watched it, I would recommend it. It's kind of just a story about hip hop. It's been connected to the streets, connects with Bimmy and Deb, who are brother and sister. Bimmy was running with the Supreme team. Deb Anthony, who is Waka Flocka's mom, managed Gucci Mane, managed Nicki Minaj, managed French Montana at one point. You gonna get into that, bro. Her story's crazy. Haitian Jack, which we all know with the Tupac situation, but he clears that up as well. So that was pretty dope. Trick from Detroit, as we all know, and Big U from LA. But now I was gonna say, because when I finished watching it, like I don't know if you watch. I don't think it's in the first or second episode. They put Big U, not Big U. They referenced Bimmy's episode with Queen's Flip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen that clip where they have him talking to Queen's Flip, but I remember reading about the show, and somebody was saying like, if you watch the Uncovered, watch Bimmy's episode with Queen's Flip. But it's weird because it's from it's like a year and a half ago. It's from like the summer of 2019.
Yeah.
But people were saying like, yo, if you watch Hip Hop Uncovered and then go watch Bimmy's stuff, like he gets a little bit more in depth on Queen's Flip about some of the shit that they were talking about in the documentary, like even beforehand. Mm-hmm. So I like the episode because I know who Queen's Flip is. Like if you watch Europe Battle Rap, you've seen him. He helped run Quiet Room. Mm-hmm. He's just like a shock jock kind of dude. But so that's why I kind of didn't want to like. I didn't really like pay attention to his pods, but then I listened to the Bimmy episode while working. I'm like, oh shit, like he's you know how Queen Soap he's animated, but he gets the best out of out of whoever he's interviewing. Like he interviewed Tommy Dreamer. I remember you showed me that shit. You plugged me to the Tommy Dreamer one, and I watched that. And then he interviewed Skane Dollar from Desert Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Now you listen to East Coast rap, Banks. I know you from the West, but you know where Hov used to call Skane and Joe Budden used to shout him out, and they interviewed Skane. And like I'm about halfway through, but it's pretty good. Like I would recommend it. Like it talks about the Desert Storm history, how Fab got his deal, how they met Fab. Like it's pretty dope. But
yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Queens, man. He's an actual journalist, and if you are a person that I wouldn't say doesn't have integrity, but if he calls you on your bullshit, that's why I like him.
Yeah, like he's animated, like he comes from like, and he said it's funny, he said in the episode, like he alludes to like the Starbuck Wild era of like being a jock, like he kind of feeds off that, but he's not like a Vlad or like anybody else where he's like the Feds, like he just loves the music and he's a fan of like you could tell he and G Money are really like good, like they love the history of rap, like and they grew up in some of that shit because they were from Queens, and then his cousin is Webb from Desert Storm. If you know Webb, Nitty, Skane, they were the guys behind Desert Storm and DJ Clue. So like he grew up in that shit, but then he actually has family who's in it too. So he knows a lot about it. But yeah, man. But that just a random anecdote. And the Biggie doc is good. I would recommend watching that too.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that. I'm gonna check it out though. I definitely need to watch that before I touch down.
Definitely.
And, New York soil.
Word. Oh yeah, you coming to New York? When you coming? Well, we'll talk about that off there.
Right.
But yeah, almost.
I mean, it don't matter whoever hear this. Just know I'm be out there. I go solo by I don't cause problems. Sure. I go solo by myself everywhere, so I'm never worried.
If you coming soon, you picking a good week because it's gonna be nice this week. Actually,
I know.
It's crazy, bro.
I ain't doing that goddamn cold.
Hey man, yeah, it was cold today, but the Biggie doc, I would say also like before we get into like the pod, because we kind of free. This is gonna be the halftime pod. That's what I'm gonna call it, or the the spring break pod, because like we're gonna be talking about the All-Star game and kind of just talking about just sports in general. We kind of just freestyling this because this has kind of been a dead week in sports. Like we don't really have to lie about it. You know what I mean? Aside from the All-Star draft, which we'll get into, and just we'll talk about our favorite All-Star game moments and such. Since the All-Star game, we're recording this on a Saturday. It'll be tomorrow, which is Sunday, but which they shouldn't be having. But that's another. We've discussed that ad nauseum. But before we go into the Biggie doc, is like the best way I can explain it. If you ever, anybody who's listening, if you're listening to this, or Banks, if you ever read the DMX autobiography, it's kind of in that vein where like you learn about Christopher Wallace and not much about Notorious B.I.G. Like it talks about his history, like it talks about him growing up with his moms. It talks about like how he got Junior Mafia together, like his idea with that. Like it gets in, like it really, for some reason, like if you watch the Biggie doc, like it just makes you. It made me like I love Ready to Die. Like Ready to Die is one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, but. And I listen to it, but sometimes I listen to Life After Death more because Life After Death has a little bit more of like jovial Biggie, and then you have the street Biggie and all that. But like Ready to Die, like that documentary, even though I'm not saying this as in the sense I never appreciated Ready to Die because like I said, I love that album. It's a fucking classic. We don't need to get into it, but it makes you look at Ready to Die in a different light because it's a personal album, but I think if you watch the Biggie doc, it makes it more personal and it puts a different light on it. Because they kind of go into the shit that he was talking about. Like, who he was as a person, what got him to, recording the album. You've probably watched all the Biggie and Tupac docs like me. Like, I call Biggie documentaries Spider-Man movies because it's like, oh, we're going to explain the Biggie origin story. And yet they talk nothing about his life and they go straight into the Tupac beef for 2 hours.
Exactly.
But this one, I'm not gonna lie, Banks. I think they touched on the Tupac doc for maybe the Tupac situation for maybe 15 minutes, and it's an hour and a half long. Like they talk about it, but it's literally they became friends. They explained that we all know the Quad Studio situation, how they fell out, and then it kind of just talk. Then they play interviews from Biggie, like from Biggie's interviews, talking about, listen, bro, I had nothing to do with this, and like, he understood what was going on. Like he kind of understood it was a lost cause with Tupac. But shout out to D-Rock. D-Rock was the first. I'm gonna say D-Rock was the first vlogger because he has mad. There's footage of Biggie like from D-Rock recording, and he kept that shit. I think he kept that shit for like she was like 20, 30 years old, and he never released it until now. So it's just dope to see Biggie in a different light, like as Chris Wallace, the person, and it explains his history, like how he made it, like why he raps the way he raps in a way too. Like, we'll talk about it off air too, but like I would recommend, like you listening, watch the Biggie documentary. As a huge Biggie fan myself, and as somebody who's watched all of them literally repeat the same shit for 25 fucking years, it was a nice different look at Biggie himself. And this is the first documentary approved by his mom, Miss Valletta Wallace, so that plays a part in it too. So, yeah.
And they say his.
You buffering, breaks you buffering, bro. What'd you say?
Okay, cool. No, didn't they say his? They said his grandmother's alive, right?
His grandmother's still alive. Yes, she's 96 years old, bro. That fucked me up. I was like, damn. His grandmother's still alive, and he not here to see, like, But
right, his son, like I think 21.
His son, 20? Yeah, I think his son's over 21. Yeah, his kids are grown, but yeah, like they touch. I think there's they touch. It touches on it. It touches on Biggie. Like I said, it touches on Chris Wallace more than it touches on Chris Wallace and Biggie Smalls, and not really Notorious B.I.G. If that makes sense. And if you, like I said, if you read the DMX autobiography where it kind of touched on DMX's life, because it was written, I think, in 2000, DMX's autobiography, when he did like 3 albums in, where it touched more on his personal life and then kind of what got to where he was, like when he blew up, but not really the whole thing. It gets into that more, but there's different parts about it. Like it talks about Junior Mafia, but like there's not much of Lil Kim in it. Kim in it. I'm not gonna lie. But we know the grievances she has with Valletta Wallace. We know she don't like how she was playing the Notorious pick, and their history is a checkered history. So I feel like if you're gonna talk about the Little Kim history, then it gets into their romantic,
exactly,
their relationship. And I kind of get why. They didn't talk about Lil Kim's relationship much. As much as it's like, yeah, cool, she was an integral part of Junior Mafia, and like we know what he did with them, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of a touchy thing because it's like if you get into Lil Kim and Biggie, you have to get into the the whole relationship, and then that whole thing with Faith Evans and that whole messy stuff. But it's not a gossipy documentary, I will say that, and maybe that's because D-Rock and Biggie's mom were the main two people behind this documentary, and Puff is in it too, obviously Diddy, but
like Puff said, it's real. Like Puff said, it's real out here.
Yeah. That's your Biggie impersonation.
Playoffs, grab your pits if you love hip hop. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely tap in, but
yeah, it's fire though. Yeah, you gotta check it before you come to New York. Now playing, you don't. Nah, but it's
no. I think either way, I'll probably actually wait when I get out there so I can understand. You know what I mean, the vibes, as the kids say. Now I'll be able to understand. Me growing up listening to a Tribe and Buckshot. I was about to say beat down Buckshot and everybody Black Moon. Yeah, Duck Down Records. Thank you. Helter Skelter, sir. I'll understand at that point.
Yeah, and the dope part too is there's a whole like I'm gonna explain it, and we'll probably talk about it off air too. But there's like a weird 6-degree separation between my pops and why my pops is a Biggie fan, why Biggie was one of the first rappers I remember listening to, and like his upbringing, and why jazz people listen to jazz understand. Like so long story short, my dad was a professional musician for 15 years. He played mostly in salsa bands and Latin jazz early, but my dad is a huge jazz head. Like my dad listens to jazz a lot. But he'll listen to rap too. Like he'll listen to Tribe, he'll listen to Nas, he'll listen to other stuff that I put him on after that kind of goes into that. And my dad was always a huge Biggie fan. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe because just Biggie was that good. Like, because it's fucking Notorious B.I.G. Like, come on. But then when they explain, like, long story, they explain his upbringing and why he was like, why he raps the way he raps. And when you're watching in the Doc Banks, bro, it fucking was like a 3 degrees. Like, yo, I get it. I get why people who like jazz who don't really listen to rap, like, cause my dad listened to rap, but not really. Like he had the obvious, the Bigs, the Jays, the Nas's, and them. But like, I could understand my dad was a huge Biggie fan because he kind of raps like in a jazzy kind of way.
Yeah.
Like the way he like melody, like he would harmonize and shit. Like it's very jazz like, and I'm like, yo, it makes perfect sense why everybody fucked with Biggie, even if you don't listen to rap. If you listen, like the subject matter may throw you up, but the way he's flowing, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of beautiful women in my life. I never wanted to, do some no fellatio to they pops because they beautiful. He's still insane for that. Well, he said a lot of insane things.
No, that line, yeah, that line is wild, bro. I actually, when I re-listened to Ready to Die the other day after watching the doc, I had to skip that line. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
I
can't
still
do
love
it.
you, big. Listen, man, Give Me the Lou hits different now after watching this documentary. Even though Give Me the Lou is like a top 10 hip hop song of all time, and I don't care if anybody want to debate that, but yeah,
I like Machine Gun Funk. That's probably my favorite song up there. But
I love Machine Gun Funk.
the original sample version of it,
Yeah,
that had Parliament on there. I think it's actually on Tidal. Shouts out to Tidal. Let me see.
The Premiere remix is good too. I don't know if you ever heard it.
A Machine Gun Funk. No, I haven't.
I'm gonna send it to you. It's actually pretty good. Oh, speaking of remixes, also I'm gonna say this, and I should have tweeted this and I didn't. The Players Anthem remix is better than the original.
Yeah.
I love that. That remix is fucking fire. Shout out to Clark Kent. But yeah, so we can kind of venturing about music, but let's get into the this is the freestyle episode, bro. This is the Rap City freestyle episode. We just going off whatever.
All I want is bitches, big booty bitches,
big booty bitches.
So I can stack my riches.
What is this, bro? Motherfucking right. My pocket's looking kind of tight.
And I'm strapped. Yo, let me grab the cut. No need for that. Bro, I keep going. That shit is crazy. I can't believe I remember Biggie lyrics.
I'm saying like Shaquille. Shit is real. Yo,
hey.
Bro, Biggie, there's not one Biggie line that's not, like he had the questionable ones we know, but I'm listening to I'm like, bro, there's not one bar that this motherfucker took off. Like, that he was just like, yeah, this just fits in. You could literally quote that whole bar like, yeah, it's like, damn, that bar's fire. Oh shit, that's fire.
It's the battle of no lungs when him and Shaq did You Can't Stop the Rain.
Oh, nah, yeah. He went crazy on that.
They have no type of core strength when they was doing that.
Biggie went crazy on that song. Speaking of Shaq really had the best guest. We've talked about this before, but Shaq had a nice budget. We'll just put it that way. This man had Biggie, Mobb Deep, RZA, Rakim.
Meth.
Had your favorite any person I said, damn, I can't get that feature. Like Shaq probably got that feature, and they're probably mad at him about that.
I mean, absolutely. It's crazy. He just took basically, he took the NBA rookie contract money. He was like paying for like multi-$1,000 features.
I want to make music.
I mean, go ahead, Shaq. He just had a fire match in AEW. You had match of the year.
Bro, Shaq really took that table shot, and but listen, man. All right. So Banks tweeted, "This is match of the year." And he was talking about AEW, and like we've talked off air about AEW. Obviously, Banks is a man of many podcast hats. He's like the Hat Club of podcasts. So they called us Madman. I think y'all talked about AEW. You talked about on Kayfabe being dead. You've talked about AEW. You've talked about AEW a lot. So when you said this is match of the year, I'm like, all right, Banks. I'm like Banks just being Banks, like sarcastic and shit. Like, not that Banks do it all the time, but I know what I could like. Me and Banks have talked about. I'm like, all right, I know like you bullshitting.
Yeah,
I was wrong, bro. Banks called my bluff. He said, nah, you got to turn that shit on right now.
Tell you, son.
Yo, I turned it on, and I see Shaq throwing axe handles. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
He was going crazy, bro, the whole match. Look, I don't fuck with Cody Rhodes, but even he put on a good match. He took, like, yo, Shaq could really work. I'm like, nah, bro. They got to get Shaq at AEW full time.
Yo, that was crazy. And in the table spot, he took the table spot.
Like, I know Ted Turner was probably like, oh, shit.
Bruh, I could not believe it, dog. I was flabbergasted.
shouts out to the Queens, Red Velvet and Jay Cargill. I'll just say that because it's a professional podcast, but they did a hell of a job. And
overall, honestly, it was a good match. I have not watched much AEW because I've said before it's like WCW 2000, and I don't know if I want to watch Sting die, but
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been preparing for that for months, and I've been waiting. I'm watching tomorrow, bro.
all I'm gonna say is if I sent you the pod, I know you've been a busy man, but shout out to Jared Bang and Cam for the poor first black champ, the oral history of Sting. Watt listens to that shit, and I'm like, bruh. Sting could have been AJ Styles in 2002. How we talk about AJ Styles now, and I've always thought that, bro. And when I've kind of went in depth into explaining shit, I'm like, dude, Sting could have been how people talk about AJ Styles right now. AJ Styles is 45. Or what? How old is he? Wait, like 45, right? He's in his mid 40s, right? AJ Styles. I know he's over 40.
Yeah, it's crazy to say that he like in his 40s, like mid 40s.
But bro, he's AJ Styles in his 40s, putting out good matches. You know what I'm saying? Like, had a great entrance to the Royal Rumble. Won a championship. Help bring SmackDown back to relevance if you really want to keep it 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and literally as like I'm listening to it, I'm like, dude, Sting could have been AJ Styles. How we talk about AJ Styles in 20, like I'll say since 2015. We'll make it fair since that Royal Rumble. So have we not like that nobody has not talked about AJ Styles, but I guess in the sheer thing that AJ Styles is 40 years old and putting on great matches. Like we could have, like people would have been talking about Sting like that, even on a bigger scale in 2001, 2002, 2003, had he not gone to TNA.
No, absolutely. He just, he took that break, which is, understandable because at that point he was about.
They had the money.
Yeah, and then he was a couple years into his overall career, and then I think around that time he found Jesus, so he wanted to take time out for church. And then, he went to TNA because it allowed him to work less. That was the main focal point for a lot of workers in TNA, which is the second greatest promotion in wrestling history. But that's a different topic for a different day. That allowed them to, work less. I think they only work like 3 times a week. So that's why a lot of people went over there. But no, I definitely agree with that. It's just, I wouldn't say he ran from the grind of WWE, but I think he waited way too long.
I just think I don't know, bro. I think Sting I think he didn't know how big he was.
He probably just didn't understand, he really didn't understand.
Like my pops always like my pops always said, shout out to my pops. He always says people don't understand the magnitude of the situation. I don't think Sting understood the magnitude of his situation, bro. But in another way, because you could think about what if with Sting, and I still love Sting. Sting is still one of my favorite wrestlers ever. Like Crow Sting was like my introduction, like that Crow Sting 95-ish, 96, 97 WCW, and then watching WWF. Like that's my so right before the Attitude Era, and basically the Attitude Era was like my introduction into wrestling, and like Crow Sting is still one of my favorite gimmicks of all time. So that's one of my favorite wrestlers ever. So I love Sting, but had Sting went to WWF it was WWE, had he done it, like he would be mentioned a lot more, and we wouldn't be talking about him the way that unfortunately we talk about him. But at the same time, we might not have gone John Cena or the SmackDown 6 or Jeff Hardy title runs and such. So I guess you know what, it's just way shit works, right?
Yeah, I mean, it worked out the way it was supposed to work out. I guess I could justify it by saying that, but I'm not the biggest Sting fan to begin with. Like the whole the Crow gimmick is, fire for what it was, especially the promos. You know what I mean? He was running the fade on NWO with the bat, so that was fire. The promos, but the match, you know what I mean, with the Hollywood Blonde Jabroni was not hitting that Starrcade. But everything is fire. Like the personality is fire, and I don't rock with Scott Hall, but he's the reason for that gimmick, even though it is based off The Crow.
The
But
Crow
still,
movie.
the music, all that shit was fire.
R.I.P. Brandon Lee, by the way. But with the thing is with the Starcade thing is, you know what, we'll blame the blonde jabroni for that too, because the finish wasn't supposed to be what it was, and then he wanted, let's just say Hollywood Hogan, in the words of one Marion Suge Knight, wanted to be all up in the videos.
Yeah, that's always been the case. It's only like two people that like Hulk Hogan, Brian Knobs, and I feel like it's only one more person.
Not even Steve Austin fucked with him. That's why they never did WrestleMania. Was it 18, right? Rock and Hogan?
Yeah, but see, this is why you see Shawn Michaels going insane, like beyond overselling. He was Amazon selling at that SummerSlam match.
Yo, I remember that. Yeah, he stood him up, man. They stood him up, and then Austin didn't want to do it because he said he felt like Hogan treated him like shit when he was in WCW. They were supposed to do you probably know this because, we're both wrestling heads, but he was supposed to do a program with Hogan. Mm-hmm. When he was what was his name? Fuck, it wasn't Ringmaster. What was his WCW name? Was it Stunning Steve Austin?
Yeah,
it was Stunning Steve Austin. They
was blonde hair.
Yeah, when he still had when Stone Cold still had hair, which is, I know that's a sight to think about, but yeah, when he was Stunning Steve Austin, they were supposed to do a program, and Hulk Hogan thought kind of like, he's just a mid-carder and that's it. Like, I don't want to do it with him. And he felt like, because that's when Hogan first went into WCW, they gave him all the creative control. And once, like, that shit kind of rubbed Austin the wrong way, and then that was kind of the beginning of the end of him getting cut out of WCW, because I guess it kind of went into Eric Bischoff's head about it, and then they let him go. And that's when he went to ECW. He had the angle with Brian Pillman. And
Ultimate Warrior didn't even like Hulk Hogan.
Right. I mean, shit. I don't think a lot of people like Hulk Hogan, except for the two people you mentioned.
Yeah, Brian Knobs, and I feel like it's one more person. Mouth of the South. I ain't calling him the Mouth of the South, but Jimmy Hart.
And Eric Bischoff.
Does Eric Bischoff like Hogan?
Is that 2.5 people that like Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, because I don't know. Like, they worked together again when Hogan killed TNA.
We're not, we can't give him that respect then. Till when Terry killed TNA, we're not calling him by his plantation name.
Oh, so he was whipping niggas being Hulk Hogan? I don't understand.
Bruh, do you see? Hold on. Is my kufi on straight? I wish you could play the Charlie Clips Don DeMarco when he put the kufi on. That's what I feel like I just did right now.
Yeah, I mean, I know what he said. I don't fuck with Hollywood blonde jabroni Hulk Hogan at all. I'm just like, wait a minute. What was we leading to? I'm like, yeah, I mean,
belt,
the
belt.
Call it, the weight belt?
Yeah, that's just how, listen, he's Terry Bollea, and Hulk Hogan was his, his name.
Or the Hollywood Hogan was Terry Bollea?
Hey, man, I call him Terry. I ain't call him Hogan. Fuck out of here, man.
I thought his skin was like beef jerky when I was a kid.
Bruh. This motherfucker had the Beijing before the Beijing, bruh.
I mean, he just basically
he was like a fucking black and white cookie with that fucking beard on his face. I'll be watching that and I'm like, bruh, they really let him fly with that shit.
He deep fried his skin and turned into a white coon.
Yo.
That was his real side. His insides turned to his out.
Hulk Hogan thought he was a fried Oreo.
Bro, what the fuck wrong with Virgil? One day I gotta have a conversation about Virgil.
Nah, fuck him too, bro.
Coon chip activated.
Vincent. Did he almost kill? Who was it that he almost killed in WCW?
All the black workers and the Mexicans.
Well, that too. But no, there was somebody he hit with a power bomb or something like that. He almost fucking broke their neck. Oh my God, who was it?
It's the reason why you never seen Virgil work, bro.
It was on Twitter. No,
he should have made some off-white boots before they
Listen. Show Your Work. This is Show Your Work episode 11, the Kyrie episode. I guess we just going off whatever right now. Hold on, I'm gonna find this video, Banks. Power. Hold on. I'm looking for this. Hold on.
He definitely shouldn't have been Disco Inferno. He could
Oh,
have been.
it
He could have been
was
the dancing nigga in NWO
it
instead.
was Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker.
Who?
This is it was a man. Let's just say it was a man in camo fatigues. Um. Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of him, but hopefully he alive and he good and he not in the wheelchair.
Banks. It was bad, bro.
I've never seen a Virgil match in my life.
You know what's funny? His real name was Dwayne Bruce, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. He's still alive though. God bless.
Okay, I thought you were about to say that's Virgil's real name.
No, that's not, man. Why do you want to know Virgil's real name? I'll tell you Virgil's real name.
Steven from Django.
Oh, okay.
Who is that nigga on the ring apron? I want to ask you again. Who is that nigga on the ring apron?
Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Do you want me to? Banks? Do you want me to send you this spot? Do you want me to send you this spot and you can screen share it if you like?
Let me see if I can just find it. Hold on.
Hold on. You know what? No, Virgil's real name is Michael Jones. I'm not making that up.
That nigga definitely from Florida. I don't know why. That sounds like a Florida name.
He's actually from Nashville.
The fuck? Sway Lee was playing against G Herbo as well. All right. What was it going? Oh yeah.
Damn, I gotta find. Nah, I'm gonna find the spot, man. Fuck.
They really got just anybody hooping. All these niggas is like 5'1".
Yeah, it's like a crew league or something like that. Yeah, I saw the G Herbo one. G Herbo I heard is kind of nice though.
He from Chicago, bro. He know how to hoop. Them niggas is very good at playing basketball, man.
Maybe too. Dirk is nice. Dirk is nice though, but even though Dirk was playing against all 5'5" motherfuckers, but Dirk can ball. I heard. Actually, I saw the video where Dirk was taking jump shots.
Bro, Chicago niggas is.
Hold on, I'm gonna look for that shit, man.
Good at hooping. They gonna just do 100,000 layups and pass. Yeah, because I can't find.
They was doing mad hezzies. Damn, where's the
niggas is good with layups. The motherfuckers switch hands. Y'all think Derrick Rose is the game?
Oh, I'm gonna send it, bro. It was on WCW Pro. That's what it was on. I thought it was on some other shit. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to the text. Hold on, bro.
Why the fuck Shaq didn't have no facial hair on Wednesday?
Cause he fucking cause he think cause it's Shaq, bro. Fucking weird ass motherfucker.
He looked like an AEW working doing that.
He has to fit in, man. Tony Khan think they're the Yankees and shit. Tell him to shave his fucking facial hair. Bruh.
Oh, okay, it's like a GIF. All right.
Yeah. I guess they clipped
the
yeah, yo. Bro. Yo, I saw that. I grabbed the back of my head like, damn, bro. I thought I had a concussion, man.
No, he could have really.
He could have killed him, bro.
Yeah. Look, yeah. All that to be at an autograph table and get no signings.
Just because he wanted to dress like King from King of Fighters.
Well, this nigga, his shirt used to be tight all the time. You couldn't get it. You couldn't ask boss. Let me get a bigger shirt, boss.
Yo, he looked like he tall like he looked like that. He tall like that. Like, let me get a big shirt, boss.
He definitely looked like he justified like him. And you watch ROH? Probably not.
Well, now or did I watch it back then?
Yes.
Now, no. Back then, I watched it when I could.
Okay, you know about. Let me see if I can pull this motherfucker. I don't care. Shit, this is my goddamn. This our motherfucking show. If I want to pull it up, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna explain to you about this motherfucker.
This is the Rockefeller Freestyle Hot 97 episode. You should put the Quiet Storm beat behind this because we just freestyling to whatever. We talking about whatever.
God damn it! I'm supposed to be watching Coming to America too, but instead I'm recording with my guys. So fuck it. I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I'm sounding like somebody's uncle right now. Fuck it.
Yeah, man, fuck it, man. You know I'm here, man. I'm supposed to be watching Coming to America 2, Eddie Murphy shit. We know.
Yeah, the crazy thing is usually I put out a show for kids. This one won't be.
Yeah, we just talking on this one.
No, because I just said motherfucker about 20,000 damn times like somebody owe me money.
I said motherfucker too.
If I don't get my goddamn stimulus by Friday, I'm about to be calling the motherfucker Joe Biden a some bitch.
Gee, I've been you son of a bitch.
Motherfucker, I want my money. You did last time I got my shit like it was it was scary hours, like 1 a.m. Drake dropped. Like that shit just went into my account the same day they made the announcement. That shit was like a Beyonce album.
Woke up to the money. Sound like a Rick Ross bar.
I need that. I need that feeling all the time. I got shit to do.
Yo, actually, coming to America, the only thing I saw from it was the Rick Ross cameo. I fucking cried laughing, bro.
They said he looked like M'Baku from Black Panther.
Did you see it?
Or no, I've been busy. I'm gonna watch that shit if I can stay awake tonight.
I've been too, but like somebody put it up. Like when I checked on Twitter like a couple days ago, bro, I was on the fucking floor, bro.
Damn, RO's got this many workers. I thought it was 5.
Damn. Nah, just because they not really getting broadcasted no more don't mean they got people working there, even though it ain't the same. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Speaking of like just past promotions, bro, I did not know so many people were in Dragon Gate USA, bro. I went to like Apollo Crews just to like research him because I remember when he was Uha Nation and like I didn't know that was his name because like I wasn't like Googling people like that back then. And I'm like, bro, he wrestled Brody Lee in Dragon Gate. Johnny Gargano was in a damn stable. He was in a stable to Akira Tozawa. I'm like, bro,
when did that nigga ever have hair? That's what I want to ask Apollo Crews.
Probably back in the day.
Back in what fucking day? This nigga ain't never had hair. He the only Nigerian I've ever seen with no hair.
I don't know, 2002? I don't know.
Hey, shouts out to him for going full Black Panther. The powers are stripped again.
Stripped away.
Hey, give him the IC title. Fuck all that. Big E be out here twerking and shit. Give him having people touch his titties. Nah, give it to the African King Apollo Crews.
I did not know his last name was like his old wrestling name. I did not know Uha Nation was like his actual like a nickname that was given to him. I did not know his government last name was Uha. I was like, oh, that's a fire. Like, bring that shit back. Come on, bro.
This nigga's Nigerian. You think it's a game? Like, it's a little off. You know what I mean? The Banks, white woman took away from his accent a little bit, but, you know, it'll come back.
But Banks, remember. Well, I mean, I guess that's, never mind. I got Nigerian homies. I ain't going to do that.
Do they have white women as well?
Some of them have. I've seen from what I've seen.
Hey, everybody gotta get their green card.
Not me, but anyway, not mine, but like I've heard about that. But anyways, I was gonna say with Apollo Crews, listen, bro, the way they flipped it from like African American to Nigerian, like we gotta remember, Kofi Kingston is from Ghana, and they had him playing as he was Jamaican. So anything in the WWE is possible in regards to making black people either African Americans either sound African, Caribbean, or whatever. So, I mean, remember they had Akeem the Dream, who was dressed up like Action Bronson was dressed up in 2016. So, anything is possible, bro.
But with Apollo, you know what it is? He probably never had a Nigerian accent, but then he just like channeling his pops or his family. I don't know. I think he actually is from the States, but he probably just
he's from Sacramento. Like I read up on it. He's from Cali, but his parents are from Nigeria.
That's what I'm saying. So he just kind of like maybe just copying their accent.
He's from Sacramento.
Okay, that explains a fucking lot. I did not know that. That explains a lot.
So like from a I'm from New York, obviously. So context. What does that explain?
So let me just say this: it's Mozzie, it's Sweetie, and then it's Rednecks in Sacramento. You understand? So it's 3 culture differences. You got Sweetie, who look good, you know, she got a parent from the hood, but then she went to a good school. She got her head on straight. Then you got Mozzie. Do I need to explain Mozzie? You know who Mozzie is.
I know who Mozzie is, but if you listen to this podcast, you should know who Mozzie is.
So if you listen to his music, it's a shoot. He's from Northern California. He's from Sacramento area, if not Sacramento.
Shout out to Mozzie, actually. I actually really fuck with Mozzie.
Yeah, no, that's one of my favorite rappers out. As soon as he drops some shit, I start listening. And then you got Rednecks. Do I need to explain rednecks?
Yeah, no, clearly we do not. This is a black and brown podcast, so we do not need to explain rednecks.
Yeah, but the rednecks in Northern California, they tend to have better surroundings than the ones like Vegas and, of course, the greater South. So it's just that dynamic. And then it's a lot of Asians too, but that's not an issue. So, yeah, that's Northern California. So him being from Northern California, it's country-ish, not country-ish, but it's the best way I could describe it is it's a lot of open space. So it's little pockets, like I said, in the hood, but for the most part, it's kind of like, medium class.
Or
so because it's above, obviously it's above fucking San Francisco. It's a 2-hour drive for San Francisco. Sacramento is the capital of California, and I don't understand how that is.
Yeah, then again, it's like New York. New York should be the capital of New York, but that's another story for another day. We are not talking about that nasty fucking governor. And
ain't y'all capital Rochester?
Nah, it's Albany.
What the fuck is in Albany, New York?
Not much. Well, I actually went to school in Albany, so it's upstate. That's really it. It's like a 2.5, 3 hour drive from New York, from the city.
The Bronx should be the capital.
No, it should not, bro. The Bronx is another fucking shout out to the Bronx. I mean, I guess shout out to the Bronx, man. The Bronx is another planet though, bro.
I won't be going there.
Yeah, Banks. If I took you to the Bronx, you'd be like, "What the yeah." The Bronx, as a New Yorker who, I mean, yes, I'm about to move, but as a who's lived here for my first 30 years of my life, or damn near 30 years, and can remember my travels for the last 20, the Bronx is different, man. And that's shout out to the people from the Bronx, but even the people from the Bronx the Bronx is a different country.
So I've heard. Shouts out to Deezus and Mero, Fat Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't just listen to a Deezus and Mero episode, and they'll explain how different the Bronx is from Brooklyn and such. But even though they trying to fucking gentrify the Bronx, I'm like, yo, good fucking luck.
Nah, it's like, well, you can't gentrify the East Side in LA because the Mexicans got that shit sold up.
Yeah, you can't gentrify. You can't gentrify Brownsville. You can't gentrify. I mean, Bed-Stuy did get gentrified, yeah, but there's pockets. East New York, you're not gonna gentrify. Like, good luck with that shit. But they gentrified everything else, so, bruh.
Right, and the next winter right now, so New York people really wilding. The original New York people wilding.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. These new motherfuckers is wilding. I'm like, fam, one game at a time. But I'm happy though. Shout out to Julius. Shout out to Randall.
Shout out to 4th seed, right?
The Knicks are the 5th seed right now. Toronto's up by percentage points. But yeah, they're the 5th seed. So I'm more than happy. I just wanted a 500 season, and I would have been ecstatic with a 500 season. I said this earlier. I've had it on record. Shout out to Earl. I said it in his pod. I said, yo, we get a 500 record and we don't even make the playoffs. I don't give a fuck. I'll be happy with a 500 season because we were not supposed to be good. But shout out to Julius Randle. Took a leadership role. Shout out to the young guys. Shout out to RJ. Shout out to Quick. Shout out to Obi. Good luck to him in the dunk contest tomorrow.
RJ Barrett should be starting over Mike Conley Jr.
Man, Mike Conley. Oh God. Damn.
I just hate Utah as a whole. I hate the state. I hate the team. So that's just me with the slander.
Yo, speaking of the draft, the All-Star draft, so I'm gonna pull it up right now as I'm watching a video that somebody sent me, a fabulous airballing from the same spot twice in that Bleacher Report run. I'm gonna send this to you right now, Banks, so you can laugh your ass off.
Is he wearing the clothes like JoJo Sweeney? That little girl?
JoJo Siwa, you mean JoJo Siwa?
Yeah. JoJo Siwa, bitch. Nigga, you a bitch. JoJo Siwa, bitch.
My girl, did I talk about that? My girl, because like my girl, I told I think we touched on that, and like we were like, why did he say that? What did he do? It's like the Boondocks. What did they do to make them that mad?
That's the funniest shit. Nah, the funniest shit is what you heard last night. That shit with Boosie, nigga.
Oh,
Real fucking
bird,
tears.
bird me with the
Me with the dog,
dolphins.
bitch. Yeah. I
Yo,
play dead.
the way he say, yeah, I play dead. He sound like a little ass kid, bro.
Duh, that's the funniest shit
Bird
this
me with the
year.
dolphins, bitch. I
Bitch.
play dead.
Yeah. Play
Yo,
dead. He carried me over.
why he said, yeah.
Carried me. See, I played dead and he carried me over.
Yeah. Motherfucker sound like Bobby's World.
Yo.
Imagine Bobby's World with Boosie on that little ass tricycle.
Nigga,
Oh
he
my
in that
god.
low ass wheelchair. He might as well.
Yo, somebody cut the check, please. We will Banks and I will rewrite Bobby's World into Boosie's World.
Boosie World. That's a nigga. He was on IG Live giving us views of Boosie World. Had them goddamn OG throw babies on there, bro. He had them.
Yo,
He had
I can't fucking breathe, bro. Oh my god, yo.
You gotta have him on there with them fucking throat lozenger ass females.
Imagine. Okay, hold on.
Hey, that's why the corona happened, bro. Fuck it. 2019 when he had a female sucking on cucumbers. That's why corona happened.
Oh, okay. Yo, okay. Oh, I can't fucking breathe, bro. Oh my god. Boosie. Lo, listen. Hear me out. Boosie's World, right? And then you have an episode of him doing that wild shit he was doing. You have the episode of him with the dolphins, right? You have an episode of him doing a capistrol, and the outrage of that. And then you just do a couple episodes of shit that he said for Vlad interviews. There you go, Boosie's World season 1.
All right, so we got to do. Who's the uncle that was doing the noogies? Who gonna play him?
Clifton Powell. I don't know.
The mom got to be Webby, bro.
The mom gotta be. Nah, the uncle doing the noogies gotta be Rollo Rodriguez. Make my fry law.
Is Boosie with a Panapanuga?
What
the nigga said? A Panaban burger? What the fuck?
Pancake
pancake
platter.
Pancake platter. I said this nigga is working us. Ain't no fucking way your reading level is that of -1 first grade.
Yo, oh my god, bro. Listen, if you are listening to this episode, this is Banks and I's mind when we are not talking about sports, even though we're gonna get back into sports eventually, but this is great Boosie's World.
I really, because honestly, man, you know what I mean, we gonna talk about sports, but honestly, ain't too, like he said, ain't too much shit to talk about. So bro, I could have fucking 3-hour episode about Lil Boosie.
Boosie's World, bro. Oh my god, bro. Yo, listen, anybody who does animation and can Photoshop Boosie on Bobby's World, listen, we will give you the script. I promise you. Just cut the check, man. I'm trying to move. I'm moving out. I want to get my girl some nice things too, and for the future, if you feel what I'm saying. So yeah, Boosie's World. Cut the check. Banks
yeah. I got a woman I'm interested in. I ain't gonna give her shit but $100. Baby, gonna make that work. That's why I'm waiting on the stimulus to come so I can start tricking. And so I could sign up for $30 a month. I can get my hairline back, apparently. What's the name of this shit? Y'all think I'm playing? I'm about to show up motherfucking in June with a big-ass bald spot, but then the lock's going to be growing on the side of that motherfucker.
Banks, you can't get the Wayne Rooney hair plugs, bro.
I don't give a fuck. And yes, I am. Yes, sir. I'm getting that motherfucker.
Nah, man.
I'm going to get my hairline back.
Listen.
It's either that or I get the wig.
I'm gonna grow my hair long, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut hat when I get married. I'm gonna cut it, and I get hat. I can send some to you. I'll get the most. I'll leave the most for cancer donations, and I'll give some to you. How about that?
No, they'll be all right. Give it all to me. I'm gonna staple the motherfuckers to the top of my head.
You look fucking stupid, bro. You don't look like fucking
nigga Edward Scissorhands, the nigga version,
like fucking the Joker and shit.
I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see this shit, bro.
Bro, that shit is fucking got me crying, dog. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
this shit called Keeps. Hold on, let me put this mother. I got the fucked up camera on now. I don't care. Yeah, y'all gonna see this shit. You can't see the motherfucker because this is 480p pixelation on the laptop camera, but
Yo, that's
I
fucking
don't want to put
crazy.
it. I don't want to put the 1080p camera on and shit because that ain't necessary. And my eyes glossy as a motherfucker. So
Dad, yo.
wait, LeBron's supposed to be at where the fuck?
Wait, what?
He's supposed to be at brunch tomorrow.
Yo,
Where the
speaking
fuck?
of
Oh, this in Houston. What the fuck?
speaking of the All-Star draft, bruh.
Go ahead. What team you want to talk about? Let's do it this time. Pause. Let's talk about you take KD, I'll take LeBron just because we got the same hairline.
I mean, KD's hairline is. I don't think that's that good either.
It don't matter. See, the thing is, that's the reason why you want to be rich because you could do shit like that.
Did you see the tweet when it was like Marvin Gaye versus oh my god, what's the? I'm gonna look for that tweet. Hold on, man.
Isaac Hayes, I don't know.
Hold on, nah.
That's why I want to be a millionaire because you can have your hair any type of way.
Somebody at Eric Truman, I'm butchering that. They tweeted like a screenshot of LeBron and KD, and it said Team Delroy Lindo versus Team Marvin Gaye.
Oh, you talking about the dude that was in the Five Bloods?
Yeah, because somebody said that LeBron James is Delroy Lindo's illegitimate son.
Yeah, so say it. I'm not gonna say the word. Say it. I'll say it with you.
Say it.
I'll say it. Remember he said it? Nigga, I'm talking about the interview. Remember that? Did you see the CNN interview when the cracker was asking him, why are rappers allowed to say the word? And then you see Delroy Lindo just like he picks his head up and then he looks, so say it.
So say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
No, say it. I'll say it with you.
With you. I'll say it with you. You got me fucked up because I ain't saying it. But yeah.
I would have said it.
You know what? Now you wild. Delroy, yo, you know what's crazy? Delroy, you trying to set me, you trying to line me up. Delroy Lindo, I did not know Delroy Lindo was like English.
Get the fuck out of here.
Banks, I swear.
They taking their jobs.
No, he was born in England, but he lived here for most of his life. I'm gonna look for it right now.
The British actors are taking their jobs.
Taking their jobs. He was born in London, and he as a teenager he moved to Toronto.
Okay, so
then he moved to San Francisco when he was 16.
So either he's Cardinal Offshire or he's Party Next Door.
Delroy Lindo is 21 Savage before 21 Savage.
So is he Jamaican?
I would assume yes, actually, because that's a common thing. Hold on a second. Yep.
Yeah.
Son of Jamaican parents.
I'll be knowing. Shouts out.
His name is Delroy. That is it. Listen, Delroy is as Jamaican as Barrington. Okay.
Yeah. Or what's the other name they usually go to? Trevor.
Trevor. Driver.
I might be Jamaican. Oh shit, I don't know. Somebody said I might be fucking Haitian.
I mean, I don't know. I know you don't put your first name out on there, so I ain't gonna ask you what your first name is on this podcast here. But
this bitch tried to say my name out loud one time. I got offended. Only my mom calls me that.
Only your mom call you by your first name?
Yeah, my mom and my family. Nobody else calls me. I feel like you ever heard Baby say that, Birdman? He said when he was on I think he was on Hot 97 or whatever. He's like, I can't do the impression right now, but nobody called me Brian except for my moms and my sister. I can't do New Orleans accent right now.
You're my baby. What would it?
They got to bring the All-Star game back to New Orleans. They should have it out there every year.
Shout to New Orleans.
I'm surprised they don't have a no mask policy in Louisiana.
I'm surprised they don't either, but I'm glad they don't, I guess. But shout out to New Orleans, man. Beautiful city.
Very nice. Voodoo would say you could do it.
Nah, New Orleans is not. I don't know. You've probably been in New Orleans, but I
Yeah,
like New Orleans. I only went one
I ain't
time.
going back.
I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to was it Willie's. I was getting me and my girl getting slizzed off them shits, man. Time of my life. But yeah, shout out to New Orleans. But yeah, let's get into the All-Star draft. So
I'm good, bro. They gonna... Hey, real quick, you ever play Mafia 3 before we get to the All-Star?
I vaguely did. Honestly, that's a Mafia 3 was on what? Please.
For
I'm fucking
Xbox
tired as
One.
hell. I
All
think
right, well, let's end it.
I played
So,
yeah,
so
I played
say
my
it. So say it. I'm
Banks.
tired.
Banks, I know you're trying to get
I'll be doing the same shit with Davis, bro. And they called us madman. He would not do it. He's like, nope, I'm not gonna fucking do it, bro. I'm not going to do it.
You got me fucked up.
I'm around too many Negroes. I can't say it.
Nah, man, I don't got the Fat Joe pass.
The only reason, all right, let's talk about that real quick.
I should have never said it. Fuck. No.
The only reason why Fat Joe has that pass is probably because he's from the Bronx and because it's Terror Squad, and it's nothing you can really do about it.
and he grew up in the Forest Projects or whatever the projects on Trinity Ave, which are the fucking hood of the hood.
Yeah, it's like, dude, when you walking around with Tony Sunshine, I don't want no problems, bro.
And Pistol Pete.
Yeah, I've heard stories about them, and I'm from the West Coast, so
yeah, you don't want to mess with them people, but yeah. Shout out to Fat Joe though.
Yeah.
Oh man, always has a hit on deck. Always, man. When you think Fat Joe is counted out, he just puts one out there.
Yeah, I like that new song where they drive in the houses.
Oh, the shit. Oh, with the mashup. That shit was cool.
Yeah, it's just the wrong time. I'm like, bro, why would you put this out and it's like -0 in New York?
Yeah, man. There's certain things like there's certain songs that you gotta wait till the summer comes out. Honestly, bro, what I need is Steven Victor to do us right and drop a new Pop Smoke tape like in June, so I can act an ass. Even though I will be in another state, but I will act like I was in New York.
It's fine. I mean, it ain't nothing but a 9-hour drive. We can do that.
Word. RIP Pop Smoke, by the way. All right. So let's get into the All-Star draft. We fucking talked about Bobby's World, Boosie's World, Fat Joe, hairlines.
Boosie World.
But I did not say that.
Not going there.
No, sir, not me.
Me.
Okay. So, do you want to start with Team LeBron?
That's what that.
Bro, I need a fucking drink, bro. Oh my god, dog. I'm about to get a drink. Bruh.
World. Yeah, she fine.
Tariq Rashid would hate this episode. All right, go ahead.
You're probably not. You got a ponytail. He probably try to talk to you. All right.
No, nah.
All right, let's go to it. I'm on Team LeBron. I'm gonna try to sound like LeBron.
Team Delroy Lindo.
Because LeBron be up here saying about 100 damn times. I'm gonna go with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis. Bro, why you pronounce it like Walt-Clyde Frazier would fuck his name up? Listen, that's not Walt-Clyde Frazier slander. It's just the way he be pronouncing Antetokounmpo is hilarious.
Hey, this shit making me saying Barnacle Potter. And then the Kupo.
Barnacle pancake platter. Let me my fried law.
and the Kupo fly law. Guyana and the Kulo. All right.
Ghana Galabalulo.
Hey, we speaking Creole right now. Fuck. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Stephen Curry. Luke Nikola Dame Leonard, who should have started. Ben Simmons, who shouldn't be on the team. No, I'm joking. Chris Paul, who should be on the team. One of the top 10 greatest point guards of all time. I'm tired of hearing slander. Jaylen Brown, Paul George, Giannis, Domantas Sabonis. That's how you say it.
Domantas Sabonis. I call him.
Okay.
I just call him Low Sabonis, but yeah, Domantas. Shout out to Arvidas.
It's funny that LeBron said he needed size, and he really did go get a 6'6" power forward.
Do you see that starting lineup?
Yeah, and then he got Rudy Gobert, which is unfortunate. All right, yeah, let's talk about the starting lineup. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that goes without saying, but yeah.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, go ahead. You could talk about LeBron's team.
It's a lot of height. I can say that. That's a hell of a lot of height. Steph Curry, the smallest person in the starting lineup, he's 6'3". Everybody else is like 6'6" or above, so they got a lot of height. Can they run up and down the court with Giannis? Yeah, you could. It's a lot of passing too between the 1 and 2 spot, more so the 2 spot, because Luka could send it all. He could send it down below for Nikola to get easy points, and then Giannis is gonna run a fast break. So that starting 5 is solid. And then once you start getting to the bench, all right, you got a shooter, being Damian Lillard, a scorer. You got Ben Simmons, who all he can do is just press X on the PlayStation and just lay up. You got Chris Paul, who passes more so in the All-Star game. Jaylen Brown, Paul George. So that's when it starts to get sketchy, when you got the bench rotation coming up, because 4, 3. Yeah. I mean, size-wise, that's when it starts to go down, is when you got the bench going on. So,
yeah, my fault. I just clicked
but yeah.
I heard you though.
No, you good. So all I was just talking about was, that's all I was talking about, just the height difference. But it's the All-Star game. You're not expecting everybody to get rebounds. Like when you go to KD's team and I start looking at the bench, I'm like, yeah, he don't really care about rebounds because it's a pickup game for the most part. But still,
yeah, he picked up. Yeah, Durant's team is a pickup game team,
which is supposed to be. I mean, you got shooters.
It's a glorified All-Star game, even though we're not even supposed to have it, but whatever.
I mean, but I just said, I didn't lie to you before. There's no reason for me to lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't watching this. Every game be a damn All-Star game, and for the most part, I do actually want to see Sting explode like a Minecraft character,
bruh.
So I'm about to be I'm all in with AEW tomorrow.
All in with AEW. You better be fucking good luck.
No, sir. I'm watching it live.
Bro, his back gonna turn into fucking pixie sticks.
I can't wait to see it.
His back gonna sound like rock candy when he hit the mat.
No, he's definitely about to turn into the Exorcist. That neck about to do a 360.
His neck gonna sound like pop. His neck gonna sound like pop rocks when he get a Brian Cage power bomb.
And then that face paint, bro. The face paint gonna melt away. It's gonna be like Indiana Jones and the Crusades, or whatever that first movie was. That's gonna be his spinal.
His fucking bruh.
That motherfucker gonna melt like ice cream on a summer day.
His fucking back gonna sound like the TV antenna when you were trying to get the cable right.
Yeah, I'm watching that shit. And it's a street fight. I definitely gotta watch that.
That shit gonna be like white noise. Like when when something shocking happens, all you hear is the white noise, and you just hear you see whatever happens in slow motion. That's what you're gonna see when Sting get a power bomb.
Kurt Angle got to come on and save him.
Oh God, that's another one too. Perk Angle. Oh boy,
he's sober now, so we ain't gonna get that. We ain't gonna get no high risk moves.
Sobered Angle. I'm sorry, that's a dad joke. That's dad joke one. Number one on this podcast, even though we talked about Boosie's world before. All right, that's called balance, guys. All right, let me talk about Team Durant, I guess. So the starters are Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, and Jason Tatum. The reserves are James Harden, Devin Booker, who has now been replaced by fucking Mike Conley Jr. But Rod Strickland couldn't make an All-Star game in the 90s. Zion Williamson, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle, Vucci Main, Nikola Vucevic, and the last pick was Donovan Mitchell. This is a very All-Star game team. There's a lot of scoring here. Mm-hmm. Defense, I mean, you have Kawhi. You got Joel. And that's about it. This is just a scoring. This team could score 200 if they wanted to. Yeah, Devin Booker got replaced by Mike Conley. I would have put in SGA or De'Aaron Fox. That's just me.
No,
But
absolutely.
I guess the Jazz got the um disclaimer pause. They got the rub because they got the good record. They got the best record in the league. So that comes with, and usually that's bad luck for those teams when they make the playoffs. So expect the Jazz to not do shit now because of that. Yeah.
Man, I would have gave that shit to Jordan Clarkson. He's sixth man of the year.
No, hold up, Bruno Mars? Hell no, I would have given that shit to SG or De'Aaron Fox.
No, I mean, if I got to go with somebody from the Jazz, I'd rather go with him. Even though Mike Conley shouldn't have made an All-Star team before, because
Yeah,
it's
but
14 years in the league and not made an All-Star till now.
hey man, but that's just how it is. The West is so good with those point guards that it'd be like that, man.
And he in the 3-point contest, right?
No, I think Devin Booker was, but Devin Booker dropped out, I think.
Yeah, no, but I think Mike Conley replaced him.
Oh God. I'm not gonna.
If he win, he got to get the lab results for that first baby he had.
Nah, they're gonna drug test him right after the fucking 3-point contest.
Yeah, no, because that first baby is kind of a little sketchy, bro.
So I've heard.
That baby there is white. What Cat Williams said, that baby is white from the Caucasus Mountains.
From the Caucasus Mountains, yeah. But yeah. So I'm happy for Zach LaVine and Julius Randle. It's cool they're on the same team. I like how all the New York people are on one team, which is pretty funny. I don't know if that was planned, but
it was.
Maybe it was. I mean, fuck it. You know what's so weird too? I was randomly thinking about this because with Zach LaVine and Julius Randle, like Zach Randle, it's talked about more that he had the really bad ACL tear, but Julius Randle broke his leg in his first damn game in the NBA.
Yep.
And like I low key forgot about that. I'm like, yo, this dude really did break. I forgot he broke his damn leg. Like that's how long ago it happened. It's kind of like with Blake Griffin. Like when I sometimes forget that Blake Griffin sat out his whole first year. So, I mean, for those guys to have like really bad injuries like that, make the All-Star game, like that's really a testament to their hard work. And I mean, they're surprise teams this year. Like I said, the Knicks, they're the 5th seed right now. Game over 500. Nobody thought they would be there, and the Bulls are in the hunt.
I'm gonna speak it into existence. We making the playoffs.
I mean, the world is a better place when the Bulls and Knicks make the playoffs. So I hope the Bulls make the playoffs too. But I think the funniest thing of the night of that draft was Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell being picked last.
Because nobody fuck with Utah. LeBron, that was a shoot when he said that.
Vernon Maxwell must have been fucking smiling, bro, ear to ear when he seen that shit.
He tweeted something. Hold on, let me look for the tweet.
Listen, and it's funny because LeBron was like, with all due respect, which is like, oh no, there's no slander, and it's like, bro, like you just disrespecting the shit out of the Utah Jazz. But
yeah, fuck Utah.
It's funny because I don't think I tweeted this, but I'm gonna say this really briefly. Hold on. So the Utah Jazz, nobody talks about the Utah Jazz. Like, the one thing I will say is do you know people who pick the Jazz in video games? Like now in this age, like the 2K age?
Mormons?
Okay. So the Utah, and like one of the young dudes I know said he picks them in this 2K, but obviously because they're good. But the only
hold Joe Ingles? He going crazy with Joe Ingles?
Well, with Vegemite Chris Mullin, I guess so. I call him Kangaroo Chris Mullin.
Yeah.
But speaking of the only video game that if you ever said I choose the Utah Jazz, I pick the Utah Jazz or the Jazz on my team, and I won't hit you with a side eye. The only game that you get a pass for that is NBA Jam. Because yes, Stockton and Karl Malone. I know.
Go fuck yourself, Karl Malone.
Yeah. It's fuck Karl Malone on this side.
Forever.
But in NBA Jam, Stockton and Malone is like a top 3 team in that game. I'm an NBA Jam aficionado, so like I love NBA Jam. I'm biased. I pick the Knicks, but like I don't. I'll pick the Warriors because of Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin. I'll pick the Sonics because Kemp and Payton are crazy in that game. But the Jazz are a pain in the fucking ass to play, and if you know somebody who's good in NBA Jam or anybody who's even not good, you pick the Utah Jazz, you will highly likely win that game. Like the Jazz are really good. So if you would have tell me, oh, I like the Utah Jazz at NBA Jam, I get it. I'm not even gonna be mad at you. If you pick the Utah Jazz in a sports simulation game, I'm looking at you like something's wrong with you. Like you need help. That's just me though.
And Snyder, allegedly, he looked like he definitely do the blow. He be out there looking like Tony Montana at the end of the movie. I think now the offense is the 2014 Spurs, except for they don't have like a good inside, player as far as a scorer. Because Woody Gerbert ain't that, or Gerbert, Sherbert, whatever his fucking last name is.
Fuck, I had a name for him. I just couldn't see in my head. What? Baguette DJ Mabenga?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So with him.
I got a good one. Crepe Ostertag?
All right, you gonna just keep butchering this man. He got a big ass hand. Grab the shit out you, bro. Ha ha ha. You talk about me.
Yeah, we bonbon and all that good stuff like Method Man said. Fuck
I block you. Yeah, so but with him, he's not an inside scorer like that. But they got a style of play. I haven't seen any Jazz games because I'm not gonna do that to myself.
I have watched a couple, I'm not gonna lie.
God bless you. How long did you have to wait for that shit to come on Eastern Standard Time at 10?
I think there were a couple games when they were on the East, and then I watched when they played the Knicks when the Knicks kind of had that weird stretch when they had like they lost 3 or 4 games. So when they were like in the beginning of this crazy run that they got into, but yeah,
right.
Yeah. Now that the Knicks have gotten really better, like I watched the game by game, but now that the Knicks have played better and better, I've been just I've been more invested. So yeah, but I watched a couple Jazz games. But it's a very sound offense. Like Mitchell's your guy, and then you have Conley who kind of picks up the slack, and then Jordan Clarkson comes off the bench and just fucking kills. So, I mean, it's a good team, but it's the Utah Jazz, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Donovan Mitchell's from Westchester, and much respect to him. He's from New York, but
I thought he's from Buffalo.
Nah, he's not from Buffalo. He's not from Rochester. He's from Westchester, which is right above the Bronx.
Oh, okay. How you get there?
His pops plays for the Mets.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
His pops plays for the Mets. His pops played for the Mets, and then I think he works in the PR department now. He works for the organization. I forgot what exactly he does. I think it's for public relations, but. Yeah, so that's why his parents were like in New York, and then he went to school in Connecticut, and then he and Eric Pascal went to high school together because Pascal's from Westchester too, from the Warriors. So like, there's a joke. It's funny because there's a joke like amongst New Yorkers how like people consider Westchester upstate New York if you're from New York, but it really isn't. Like I kind of consider anything after Westchester upstate New York, but. When they asked him a question, I forgot. I think when they came back to play the Knicks, I forgot what game it was, but what's my man who writes for the Warriors? I forget his name. Is a black reporter too, real good reporter. And I'm sorry I'm forgetting his name, but he asked Eric Pascal, being that you're from upstate New York, and Eric Pascal took that shit mad personal. He got pissed off because like people from Westchester act like because it honestly it's like an hour from New York City, like no funny shit, but. Because it's like right past the Bronx. A lot of people in New York City. A lot of people from New York City consider the Bronx like anything after the Bronx, even fucking like New Rochelle and Yonkers, people consider upstate New York. Like, so there's that running joke of Westchester being upstate.
Yeah, because the homegirl found as I said, "Oh, you from Queens?" I don't know why I got Queens and Yonkers confused. I'm like, man, I'm from LA. I don't know this shit. Nah, she was like, no, I'm from Yonkers. I'm like, bitch, why you ain't back out there,
bro? Why you tell her that? Nah, Yonkers is past the Yonkers. Okay, so near for our I'm sorry for our California listeners. Please do not get offended by my New York
No,
geography.
not even just California. Texas. Unfortunately, y'all live out there, so I
Texas
feel
too.
bad for you.
Yeah, but
Hey, Donnie, come to Charlotte, bro. Don't go no fucking Texas. Don't live out there no more.
yeah, man, come on Share Your Work podcast, man. We'll have another episode. Shout out to friend of the show, Donnie Lucci. But yeah, so like with New York geography, it's the Bronx, New Rochelle, Yonkers, and then it's Westchester County, and then you go into Rockland County and all them other towns, and Ossining, where Obi Toppin went to high school, which I think is that Rockland County? I forgot. But yeah, it's Westchester County and White Plains. You know, White Plains isn't White Plains where the Knicks practice. Then you got Rockland County, and then from there on, and there you end up at Albany and all that other shit, and then you go farther up north, you end up in Boston and all that. But yeah, so yeah, Westchester County is like past the Bronx. Like it's like 30 minutes out of the Bronx. Depends on where you're at though. But New York is like I consider anything above Westchester County upstate.
Yeah, thank you for putting me on that geography. I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers right now, because it seems to be cold out there. I'm gonna take my ass to the store, the gym, and I'm gonna go home. I ain't trying to be snowed in.
Nah,
I don't know what the fuck to do in no snow.
Nah, it's not snowing no more, G. It actually is gonna be nice this week.
I damn see. You know why? Because the beige man is coming. The sunshine shines upon me. Who made the sunshine?
All right, man. On that note, episode 11. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, yeah, man. Beige. What's your name? Beige Man X.
I go by Beige Man X. What the fuck else I had? Luke Beige.
You should call yourself Beige Mysterio.
Beige Mysterio. I'm not 5'2". And my knees actually work. Pause.
Hey, what? You ain't get the Kobe surgery?
No, I ain't definitely get the Kobe surgery. If I was on if I was on Boosie World, I'd be able to twerk like right. Sierra.
You need to relax.
Goddamn Meg the Stallion need, boy. I ain't never had no ACL.
Bruh. Nah, you know what was fucked up? Remember when people were tweeting that Derek knows that Meg Thee Stallion need to donate some of her cartilage to Derrick Rose knee?
Yeah, I still want to slap the fuck out that person that made that.
That was fucked up, man. I was like, come on, man.
No D Rose slander. I slapped the shit out that person. If they ever hear this.
Listen, man, I'm happy for Pooh. All right. Shout out to Pooh. I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's back in New York and he's helping the Knicks out, man.
I would risk the Rona to watch Derrick Rose play at the guard.
I mean, it is 10% capacity.
Because it's like, bro, when I'm going to be able to see that again, he might retire this year. And I don't know. He looked like he got his kufi on or he's starting to wake. So what if he opened a holistic...
You said a holistic what?
Eating store. Like, what if he his knee? A holistic doctor. You know what that is? Like Dr. Sadie.
You mean holistic? Not, bro. It sounded like you said at first when it cut off. It sounded like you said hallucinogenic. I'm like, bro, Derrick Rose on shrooms?
Hey, what if?
I mean,
he balling. Have we ever heard of a player playing on shrooms? They should try it.
Supposedly there was a pitcher who I think he hit he had a no-hitter. He pitched a no-hitter off LSD.
No, that's real. He played for the Oakland A's. I can't think of
I can't think of his name, but he said he's tired of hearing about that shit.
Well, he ain't tired of it now because he's dead, I believe.
Banks. Why you gotta get all right. Now you went from Beige
what you want?
Now you went from Beige Man X to Dark Man X, man. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. All right, fuck it. He listening to Tupac right now. I don't know. God damn it,
bruh.
He watching the Biggie biopic in person. Like he got Chris Wallace like telling him in person the story, the breakdown.
Bruh, leave Chris Wallace out of this. G.
That sounds fire, bruh. Like you can meet your heroes that passed away. Like you get to hear Prince really talk about, making Purple Rain in person.
No, I'm talking to Biggie at first. I'm asking about that me and my bitch line.
You gonna talk to him over Prince?
I'm gonna talk to Prince too. But
Prince the GOAT, you gotta go talk to the GOAT first. Like, you know what I mean? Mike, all right, all that sliding and shit. I don't care about no Thriller.
Prince gonna ask us if he own our masters and then walk away.
Damn, you right. Do
that
we?
You see? Damn.
We do.
Hold on.
We actually do.
Hold on. I'm gonna go to Hat Club and get my 738 Kufi. Hold on. Let me order that real quick, and then we'll get back to you on that.
Right, because we ain't got a lot of motherfuckers with they stimmy say they gonna do LLCs, y'all. I know some people joking, the other ones are serious. I ain't doing none of that goofy shit.
Bruh, listen, man. Don't listen to LLC Twitter. They're gonna get you in jail. Have you seen the TikTok about the dude talking about the tax lien?
Yeah, the motherfucker that's taking houses.
Yeah.
I wish nothing but the worst for that boy.
That he had the Mercedes-Benz headrest cover and a fucking Kia.
Yeah, the fake ass rich homie Quan. I wish nothing but the worst for him.
Bro, I was like, that is not a Mercedes-Benz. And then I know somebody asked you, hey, broke boy, you been in a Mercedes-Benz? Well, actually, yes, I have. So
I had one. I can't go into details as to how I had one.
No, we don't need to get into it, but you had it. That's all that matters, okay?
It was a mine, but he went on vacation and he said I could use it. I'll just say that.
All right. You didn't have to go that far. You had it. That's it. That's all that matters.
No, because people look, fuck all that. I'm about to get serious, Nelson, because everybody think I'll be lying about the shit I be saying, even though I don't say too much.
That's all right, man. I owned a BMW and motherfuckers thought I was lying about that at one point.
Wait till that Banks biopic come out. That shit is about to be ridiculous.
Can we gotta put an animation like Bobby's World.
Yeah, you got to. Don't make my shit like somebody acting my life out. I don't want no motherfucking body acting my life out.
If you were an actor, if somebody could play as you as an actor, who would it be?
Orlando Brown.
Banks.
He's the only one qualified to do it. He from LA like me, from South Central. He light skinned. He crazy. He is Sagittarius. There you go. So I'm just not as talented as Orlando Brown, but he can do it.
Bro, you really talking about Orlando Brown playing as you?
I'm telling you, put it over. It'll go over. The program will go over more if you do it. What you think I was gonna say? Denzel?
I didn't say. I did not. I am not judging I'm not judging any answer you said.
Him or Flex Alexander? It could be Flex like how he did Michael Jackson.
Bro. Well, so what you gonna make him do? Go face first into some fucking baby powder so he could be you?
He can't. No, this motherfucker. I don't know. Be stressed out so you can lose your hair, and then I don't know how you become light skinned. Like, get the Jamaican shit, but don't use it too much,
bro.
I want to play Soulja Boy in the Soulja Boy biopic, the 24/7, soon to be 24/7 champion.
You want Soulja Boy is not even sniffing the 24/7.
He gonna be in the W. I'm gonna speak into existence, just like the guy LeVar Ball spoke LaMelo going into the league. I'm gonna speak Soulja Boy and Bow Wow is gonna be in the WWE within a year.
Bro, they're gonna be in the fucking mini division.
No, 205, bro. They could be legends at 205 Live. Name me somebody in 205 Live right now.
Who, Davari? They gonna be Davari for the 205.
Davari ain't even in 205 Live. His ass is in MLW.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he ain't swole as shit in MLW.
Who the fuck is in 205 Live?
Is that? You just made my point.
Tony.
Put Bow Wow.
Is Tony Nese into it? No. Is it oh god. Man, Banks, who's in 205 Live? I'm sorry.
I'll go crazy. Swerve, little goofy ass, his old green ass. Yeah. He was in 205 Live, but apparently now he got them fucking, as Eric said, he got them foil grills on and shit.
Bruh, Swerve look like CB4 in like wrestling form.
He is.
He look like Flex Alexander with XXS Tentacion dreads.
Why you?
Wait.
All right, bro. What else we got?
What I do, bro?
You talking about Jit? He talking about the. I ain't gonna call him that, but Jit dead. And you up here saying that?
I said the dreads, bro. I ain't saying nothing else. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll rephrase that. He's Flex Alex. He look like Flex Alexander with Eddie Gordo dreads. Is that better?
Nah. What was that? Parenthood. You know how they be having like the gangster characters on sitcoms back in the 90s, like on Family Matters. That's Swerve.
Oh, he look like he would be in One-on-One.
He definitely would look like, hey, give me. He'd be like the bully in Family Matters or some shit like that.
Give me your lunch money, Steve Urkel.
Speaking like Orlando, I think Orlando Brown was in Family Matters. No, he was in Family Matters, but I'm thinking about Parenthood. Remember Parenthood, Robert Townsend?
Damn, that's an oldie, but yes, I vaguely remember that.
Remember the little fat boy that looked like Amp that was getting beat up?
Wait, he looked like who?
He looked like Amp.
Yeah, hold dude. On, man. Yo, what's up with you, dog? What are you on?
Cause you know what I mean, he used to be complaining all the time and shit like that. Like Eric don't be complaining, he just be lying and shit.
Bro, I think, we have talked about sports for 15 minutes of this podcast, and I'm not complaining, bro, because there's nothing that happened this week
at all. We gotta fill a gap for at least 2 hours, bro. For at least 2 hours, we gotta give y'all some content. Hold on,
bruh,
this nigga.
This is the I don't even know what to call
this. This is Boosie. This is Boosie World. Fuck that.
This episode's titled Boosie's World?
Yeah, I mean, this is some shit Boosie would do. Like, don't he go on rants like this as well for no reason? Man, I tell you, man.
Man, I tell you, man. And Mike Tyson talked to me like that back at me and Webby, man. Savage like, man. And Mike Tyson talked to me like that on set, man. I would have shot the shit out of him. We would have killed. Bro, I said, if you don't get the fuck out of here, bro, Mike Tyson
would have been war.
Mike Tyson would have punched the diabetes out you.
Yeah, no,
fuck is you talking about, Boosie? Come on.
No, he too connected, bro. He way too connected.
Nah,
you can't even physically. You can't do that to him because he got too many ties. Too many people love him.
You can't say that, bro. Because listen, Fat Joe said that shit about Roy Jones, and Roy Jones stepped up to him in a club when Fat Joe had 100 of Terror Squad with him. So if you think Roy Jones did that to Fat Joe, can you only imagine what Mike Tyson would do to Boosie? Can you imagine Mike Tyson in 91 would do to Boosie before he went to jail? Mike Tyson would have punched Louisiana off the fucking United States map.
Bit the fuck out of his ear.
He would have punched.
Nah, he speaking of taking his pancreas would have started working again.
Bro.
Here we go.
Banks, come on.
There you go. They go Amp right there. If you can see it, I don't know if you can see it. I can't zoom in on the shit. The little motherfucker on the right at the bottom right hand side. That's Amp. The one that used to be complaining. What's his name again? Goddamn, he used to be complaining all the motherfucking time.
Oh,
and TK.
I'm gonna look.
And TK used to have to help him. Remember, TK was a little hood kid they brought in.
Yeah.
And he helped them out and shit.
Hold on, I'm gonna look for the.
Oh, Nick, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's his name.
The Nick Peterson.
Yeah, Mike. I don't remember what the fuck Michael used to do. He looked like Zach from Power Rangers and shit. Oh, yeah, my man, I love.
Bruh.
Lost weight now. God damn it. He done moved up.
That's crazy.
I got a flannel on with a vest, with a jacket. This nigga don't know if he going to AA meeting.
I'm about to say, bro, is that Dom Smith? What the fuck?
I thought it was Mark Jackson.
Bro, never mind.
And he looked like Haitian Jack.
Yo, he kind of does. Oh.
I didn't know Haitian Jack looked like that.
He looked like a forest. He looked like a forest trader. He looked like he run LLC Twitter. I don't know.
I wanted my 1400 to flip that in the pips.
He looked like he run LLC Twitter, bro.
Can you get in contact with these niggas and let them know I want to flip my money? You seem to be in contact with the Forex people.
I am absolutely not in contact with them Forex motherfuckers, man. I'm just a normal dude working my job, man.
What if they tell you to come join, but you got to cut your ponytail?
I'm telling them to get the fuck out of my face.
That's an insult to. Hey, shouts out to the place I'm at right now. As soon as I got off the flight, I saw some Spanish people with some ponytails. I was like, they got to be Puerto Rican.
Bro, it's not even that. It's just them Forest people are weird, bro. Like, you know, some. Nah, yo.
You go ahead. I'll tell you a story after that. I got a story.
Because here's the thing. Because I'm not gonna hold you. I knew some people. and I'm not gonna name these people or whatever, but I know people who either follow them or used, or I think maybe tried their hand at it and they just decided, fuck it, I ain't gonna do it. So I remember seeing them like, hey, big bro, I remember I was building with you, bro, and like they top 50 and top 100 and all this other crazy stuff and pyramids. Listen, bro, when I seen they were like top 50, top 100 in X pyramid, I'm like, okay, that says a sign. This is a pyramid scheme. And then just seeing the way they dress their suits and shit, like they be acting like they got mad money, and then it's like, bro, like, but your suit looks terribly tailored. You could have spent the extra couple $100. You could have bought a pair of Jordans and tailored your suit instead of fucking getting Dior's and your suit look like T Max in '02. Like, like
They had the Latrell Sprewell shoes with the motherfucking suits.
motherfucker got the AI suit, like the Allen Iverson suit with some damn Dadas on, with some Dior's on. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, bro, no, like, if you're gonna like listen, if you're gonna act like you have money and flex, like at least play the part. Mind you, you see, I can't do that shit. Cause me, I'm a very modestly dressed person. Like I wear my Jordans and I try to look, I'll be on my casual swag, but shit, you got me wild and thinking I'm gonna be a forex trader and then just not play the part and look like that. Like them cats, that shit is a pyramid scheme. And if you out here taking people's monies like that on that tax thing, bro, God don't make mistakes, and we just gonna keep it at that.
Oh yeah, that's why you always do right. Listen, man, I know two light skinned hoes that forex. Light skin, I swear up and down, she gonna try to get me to do forex. I don't know what no fucking pip is, bitch.
Bruh.
What like where you want to go eat at? Don't ask me about all this goofy shit, bitch. Where you want to go eat at? Females that always ask you other shit besides what you want to eat. Bitch, I'm hungry. My blood sugar is low. I was gonna do it though. She was bad.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, All-Star game. You said All-Star game moments, right?
Yeah, I mean, bruh, I tried to literally sit here and think who I'd be, because you said Orlando Brown will be your actor in your movie. I don't know who I'd have as my actor, bruh.
The one nigga,
Not Rick Gonzalez. I know you're gonna say some stupid shit like that.
nah, I forgot all about that nigga. He was in.
Now he raps, or he did rap at one point. Not Mark Anthony either, because I never been on drugs like I
with
never
big
been.
ass.
I'm not Mark Anthony.
Oh, we gotta pick.
I ain't never been on
Hey, I
drugs like
seen that
that.
nigga in person, bro. That nigga looked like a vampire, bro. I think he Dante from Devil May Cry.
Who, Mark Anthony?
Yeah, that nigga looks sick, bro. He flabby and sick.
Yeah, because I mean that's what that's all them drugs do to you, bro.
That's what that nigga that made. Didn't he make? I need to know.
Yes.
Tell me, pretty baby, because I need. How the fuck do I know that?
I don't. Banks, you tell me. Well, I knew that song because I'm Puerto Rican. I heard that song fucking everywhere. But yeah,
Who made the one song? He might have not been Puerto Rican, but the nigga that made Vardamo, let the river take you over.
Enrique Iglesias.
Why the fuck do I know that shit? That's
It's
what
like,
I'm saying.
that song. Listen, man, Bailamos and I want to be with Enrique Iglesias has some slappers, bro. Enrique Iglesias, no, he's Spanish. He's like from Spain, Spanish. He's Spanish. He's from the
G White.
he's from the colonial the original colonizer land.
Right. He was on the Mayflower driving that motherfucker.
Yo, for the longest time I thought he was Mexican, and I was like, wait, he's Spanish?
I mean, if you want to get into that, put your goofy on. Yeah. Because Colando Alvarez, they thought he was Irish. I'm like, no, that's how real.
Nah, he just got that bloodline in him.
That's how Spanish people look.
Hey, listen, trust me. My father. If you met my father, you would think he was white, but he speaks Spanish like crazy. He fluent though. Like, he speaks both languages, but he's white. Like people would think my dad's white. I'm like, no, he's Puerto Rican. It's just like my mom's darker than me and my dad's white, so hence why I have like I got the indigenous skin tone. But
Yeah, that European slave trade ain't shit, ain't it?
I got that Taino. Yeah, man. Fuck Christopher Columbus, man.
Christopher Columbus. The motherfucker, they put him in the dirt in the Philippines.
Motherfucker said, "Yeah, man, I'm in America," and he just fucking raped everybody, motherfucker. Yeah, they did put him in the Philippines. I mean, we could give them credit for that.
Oh.
I guess you know what? Do we give the Philippines credit for that? Manny Pacquiao, and Jordan Clarkson,
and the women.
I mean, you speak for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Shouts out to the Filipino women.
Nah. Shout out to the Dominican Republic.
Shouts out to them as well. Look,
love you, girl. Love you, baby. No, my girl's Dominican. My girl's Dominican. Stop. For you. for you. That's what you're gonna use your $1,400 on? You're not gonna get yourself a.
You know what I could do with $40 and it's a little like a king with $1,400.
You know you can't. You ain't gonna get yourself a LLC, my brother.
Nigga, what I'm gonna do with that?
That stands for long lasting company. No, I'm playing. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm gonna do with an LLC? They don't answer these questions when they tell you to buy shit. Like, what I'm gonna do with it?
You know what you deal with tax problems.
Exactly, because they like, oh, it's an asset. You know how long it takes for the asset to actually accumulate some money?
Deal with somebody putting a gun to your face because you bought their house when they were about to pay it off.
Yeah, and during the COVID, like, bro, I'm not doing that shit, motherfucker. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some silly shit because you never know if you're gonna be here tomorrow, motherfucker. Let me put this polo jacket on. How about that? Let me live my life, motherfucker.
Yo, these look, bro. I cannot understand. When I seen that video, I'm like, bro, this man got like. You're trying to talk prop. You try to like the articulate explaining the tax lien, and basically you said if you don't get it, the banks will. But you are taking like we in a pandemic, and that's what you do. First of all, second of all, like I said, that headrest is not a Mercedes-Benz headrest. There is no way if you had a Mercedes-Benz that you would put a Mercedes-Benz headrest cover over an actual Mercedes-Benz headrest. Unless you got Beijing in your hair or something. I don't fucking know what his hair problem is. But, like, come on, G. Like, what are we doing?
Them glasses was thick to the motherfucker. He saw everybody LLC.
Bro, them fucking glasses were thicker than a fucking I don't even, bruh. Them glasses.
That might have been Steve Urkel in the present. Like, imagine if Steve Urkel was here now.
Them glasses were thicker than a fucking infinity stone.
Yeah, that nigga, he came from the past. He saw the future and decided to appear.
Them fucking glasses. Like, you remember Street Fighter when you had to break the glass?
Yeah,
that's what that shit looked like. Gotta punch them shit 5 times for them to break. Man, you don't get out of here.
Show you ain't working on this motherfucker.
Huh?
I said my show you was not working on that motherfucker.
I'm sure you ain't breaking them glasses.
I don't understand the concept of that. Like, bro, I know they martial artists, but how the fuck are they breaking the car down? What's the point of showing me? I'm showing the strength of breaking the car down. This motherfucker got no shoes on. You gonna bust his damn feet open.
Wait, say that again. Wait, what? How they breaking a car? I mean, that's just Street Fighter though. Like, they took that shit from Final Fight and all that.
Yeah, but they barefooted trying to bust through a car.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to break down video game logic, but y'all work with me, motherfucker. Shit, we ain't got that much shit to talk about. We about to wrap up in a minute anyway. God damn it. So let me talk about Street Fighter for a second.
Yo, hold on. Since I guess this is the episode where we're freestyling about anything and everything, I'm gonna get into the Street Fighter history that I heard from a forum. But go ahead. The Street Fighter logic, yes, about breaking cars. You're right, but please explain that for the people.
About breaking the cars?
Yeah. What was you gonna explain about that?
How the fuck they did that shit? Like, they doing that barefooted Ken Ryu, and then Daslum, the motherfuckers going crazy on the cars. But, you know, in the reality sense, if you kick through a motherfucking car window, if you can do that, I don't know, you got to be not Steven Seagal, fat ass. You got to be like Michael Steven Seagal. Fat fucker. He couldn't even move. He had them
Bruh,
tight ass pants on pause, and he couldn't even move. The shirt tucked
yo,
in.
Steven Seagal was just like Kevin Nash in '98.
Though he had the All Lives Matter NWO outfit on, he couldn't fight. Motherfucking up here flipping yardies, bro. The motherfuckers Jamaican should have chopped his damn hands off.
Bro, he had the bro. What movie was that? I forgot.
I just know they put the curse on him. I forgot the shit called. That shit was so bad. Then he killed the brother. Then the twin came back later on. He thought it was him. He thought the voodoo was playing on him. It's like, nah, bro.
Steven Seagal, bro. That's why, like, some of them '80s martial arts movies, them plot lines, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro?
Yeah, like, they just had cocaine, bro. They were just giving these motherfuckers cocaine. Go make a flick, bro.
Bro, them powers was really them quote unquote powers was just the cocaine hidden in their veins, man. It was not no motherfucking mystical powers.
Especially Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, did you hear about the Street Fighter? Speaking of Street Fighter, this Street Fighter movie, oh boy.
His ass is a fraud. Of action?
Yo, yeah, he said, I think he said it himself, like, bro, or somebody said it. They were like, yo, that man was fucking blowing blurred lines by Robin Thicke could be talking about that Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, you gotta be on some motherfucking coke to make that shit.
That movie was horrible.
I mean, I'm about to watch it tonight. Fuck it, I'm already.
And I felt sad because rest in peace to the Puerto Rican legend Raul Julia.
Yeah,
played the role of his fucking life. But they said that he did that for the kids though, because he understood like how Street Fighter was important. So I'm glad that Raul Julia, even though it was a terrible movie, Raul Julia showed the fuck out, and he did it for the children. So rest in peace to that legend, bro.
Hey, he was in the Addams Family, right? That was him.
He was in the Addams Family. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Fuck that movie.
Why you hate the Addams Family?
They got Boban Bogdanovic in that shit. Motherfucking Alexa Bliss played the mom. I ain't fuck that movie. The bitch that had the weave, the hair, the auntie, whatever she was, I know a bitch that got a wig just like that. That motherfucker do not lay flat though.
That shit just be moving.
No, that shit just stay still. That bitch got PS1 graphic hair.
Oh damn! She got Snapchat graphic weave.
She got siphon filter hair.
Siphon. That should look like Resident Evil 2 on PS1.
Yeah. Then the bitch take it off. She look like Nemesis. And the third one, Stars. Goddamn stitches in your head.
Yo, I just almost spit out the wine I drank from saying that shit. I almost spit that shit out like Tajiri, bro.
The god. That nigga, the mist. That nigga Tajiri used to hit that missile super crazy. Kicked it. No, Lil Guido. He used to hit that shit on Lil Guido and kick the dog shit out the back of his head.
Yo.
The Sabasaka Laka, whatever his finisher used to be.
The buzzsaw kick? Nah, it was the buzzsaw kick and the tarantula. Man, shout out to Yoshihiro Tajiri.
No, like the Masaka Laka some shit.
Listen, yo.
He's in Japan.
Oh, he's still wrestling in Japan, right?
On and off.
I know he was wrestling in Japan. He went back to Japan, man. Tajiri, shout out to Tajiri, bro.
I think Tanaka Michinoku, he over there too.
Yo, have you ever seen Tajiri and the rapper Aston Matthews in the same room?
You talking about the motherfucker that's on that movie, Panda Express and Ball?
Nah, never mind. But Tajiri was Tajiri definitely gave a little Guido CTE with them kicks, bro.
Dog, that's the only person they used to put him against.
They were saying, bro, he kicked like a motherfucker.
He's a little ass 5'2". How you gonna pull that? You gonna crack your ankle?
Who? Yo, bro, would you take a kick from Tajiri or a chop from Walter?
How much I'm getting paid? Give me the tiers.
All right. All right. So $100, no, $2, $250,000, $500,000, or $1 million.
Damn, you putting the numbers up that high. You could have said 1,000. You could have said $500. I would have took the motherfuckers.
You would have gotten a kick from Tajiri for a stimmy?
Yeah, I'm on my crackhead shit, bro. Till this motherfucking stimulus money hit and my back payment from EDD, I'll be on my crackhead shit.
I'll
do it.
You gonna take a kick from Tajiri for the EDD?
I'll do that shit for half part-time money. Yes.
What the fuck is that part-time money?
That part-time money, that 30 hours a week.
Oh my!
With minimum wage, I'll take that shit.
Yo, this is by far bro. I think we need to do more episodes like that. Banks, this is the funniest episode we've had some funny episodes, but this shit is fucking crazy. I feel like this is like this. I'm telling you, this is the Rockefeller freestyle episode. We just going over that.
Right,
bro.
PD I'm PD crack definitely today. I'm off the shits.
Nah, bruh, we told bruh. Listen, what other podcast you gonna hear about Julius Randle and then Yoshihiro Tajiri 30 minutes later, and then talk about fucking Raul Julia, bro? This is range, brother.
Hey, bro, we filling the void right now.
This range. This is Stephen Curry range in regards to the topics. Holy shit.
Yeah, we just throwing them motherfuckers up, and they landing for the most part.
Shit, them motherfuckers, they all landed. Motherfuckers, we beat the high score already. No continues, no coins.
Fuck it. I wanted to talk before we got up out of here. I wanted to talk about the All-Star moments.
Shit.
Fuck all that. The best. All right, I'll just talk about this real quick for the All-Star moments.
Hold on. Wait, we talking about dunk contest or just moments in general?
Just moments in general, because the dunk contest, other than Zach LaVine, of course, everybody gonna say, "Oh, Vince Carter hand through the rim." All right, cool. That was 20 years ago.
VC was fire, but Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon was
greatest dunk contest in history.
Did Aaron Gordon get robbed in one of them or both of them?
The second one. That first one, come on, bro. Like this nigga Zach LaVine jumping from the free throw line and
I was so
through his next free throw line. That shit was like NBA Street in real life.
I remember that All-Star game because I went to the Rising Stars game the night before. Because that was the New York one. Because the year after was Toronto.
Hey, once again, LA niggas came through and kicked down the building. Shouts out to Westbrook.
That is true. So yeah, because that's when they did they did everything in Brooklyn, and then the actual game was in the Garden. They did like a dual thing, but I went to the Rising Stars game. I remember because that fucking day it was like 14 outside, bro. It was cold as shit, and then I remember shout out to I haven't seen these dudes in years, but this kid I used to hang out with, his last name is Gibson, but we could just call him Gibby. I went to school with him, and we went to that game, bro. I got so drunk that it felt like it was 45 outside. Like I was wild and walking with just a hoodie in 10-degree weather. But anyways, it was whatever. I was so mad I didn't go to that dunk contest. But I remember watching that shit like, bro, this man Zach LaVine is out of his mind.
Yeah, no, I knew the dunk contest was gonna be trash after that. I was like, bro, they can't do nothing else. Like nothing else to be close.
And then the year after, bro, this should have just been a tie.
Yeah. No, there'll never be another good dunk contest after that. There's no way. But can't top. Somebody gonna have to have a motherfucking jetpack, bro.
D-Wade wanted to be a fucking hater.
I mean, his fucking pants was too tight, so it's cutting off the circulation to his brain.
I mean, you may have a point there. He was wearing Razor Ramon pants from '94.
He be having the goddamn earrings like Razor Ramon. I don't know. Fuck, he going through a midlife crisis. This nigga want to dye his hair like Chris Brown.
He got He had the tennis ball. He had the tennis ball color. He had
D-Wade, one of my favorite players of all time. But
he had the Bam Bam Bigelow one week.
Yeah, he going through a midlife crisis.
You know what, bro? I'm not even mad at it because if my hair was like that, it'd be that short, and I had kids and I was living my life with my woman, I may fuck around and do the Bam Bam Bigelow too for a week.
Yeah, when you that rich, you gonna do some random shit. Let me get rich, man, bro.
Listen, man, ain't no money gonna stop me from wanting to be like Bam Bam Bigelow for 1 week.
Hey, he got me into wrestling.
Who? Bam Bam?
I told the story on They Called Us Madman because I seen him in Major Pain, then I seen him in wrestling. I was like, oh, okay, bet.
Oh yeah, because you like 2 or 3. Yeah, so you were Bam Bam. the first time I saw Bam Bam was damn. It probably was WCW.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the transition from ECW to WCW, but I remember Bam Bam like, yo, this motherfucker got a flaming head. He cold.
Yeah, I was like, bro, because in Major Japan, he got his ass beat by Damon, and then he was up there in WCW doing moonsaults and shit. He was doing it in Japan as well, but we didn't have access to Japan. He was in Japan doing moonsaults and shit, doing that flying headbutt like E Honda. I said, "Oh, this nigga's cold, bro. This is wrestling, bet." So I think that was 95, 96 when I started watching wrestling. I've been watching wrestling for a long ass time.
Yeah. First thing I remember, like I've said, I mean, we've discussed this before, was like the cruiserweights, Sting transitioning from Surfer to Crow. It was that era, but shout out to the cruiserweights though, man. I don't know what Hoover Two Guerrero is, but shout out to him.
That jabroni named Hoovertube, the Juice.
The Juice.
The Juice is he chilling right now. I think he in Mexico still working. Him and S.A. Rios.
S.A. Rio. El Aguila. I think that was his name.
Yeah. The light heavyweight champion.
He was he was Aguila. And then when he came to WWE, he was Aguila for 1 week. No, actually no, he was Aguila in a WrestleMania. I forgot what WrestleMania was. Was that 14 or 13? I think it was. He was like an opener or like a dark match or some shit. And then like after that, they made him S.A. Rios with red hair and shit. And then they made him look like Elvis Crespo who sang Suavemente. But yeah, it was him. Yeah, but shout out to the Cruiserweights, man. Shout out to Psychosis. Shout out to La Parka.
Super crazy.
Super crazy. Well, no, Super Crazy was ECW, no?
Yeah, but still, he would be considered a cruiserweight.
Shout out to Rey Mysterio Jr. I know he's Rey Mysterio now, but
Ultimo Dragon.
Y'all wasn't there for Rey Mysterio Jr. era.
Right. I wasn't there for them crazy ass. His outfits back then was better than the ones now.
Yeah,
he was OD.
He got money now, so he put in like Dior. He wearing Dior fucking masks and shit.
He got that shit for Canal Street.
He got Dior masks and Louis Vuitton masks and all that. But if I'm from the Slauson Swap Meet,
he going to the motherfucking Hawthorne Swap Meet. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's the one on Rosecrans and Western. That motherfucker got all the fake shit in there.
Hey.
Or getting it from downtown LA to Alley, because they still selling fake Louis wallets. They got rated. I remember they got rated for that shit. And bootleg DVDs.
What happened? Oh, LAPD came up on them?
Hell yeah. This was like 05, 04, somewhere around there. They rated all that shit.
Don't worry.
They back at it now. They just sell fire sticks.
I've seen a couple bootleg CD tables get smacked off by rappers, or street teams. So yeah. But yeah, shout out to the Cruiserweights. But for All-Star moments, man, I'm trying to
Tupac did it.
Well, yeah, he did do it. MOP did too. I don't know if you ever seen that little documentary they had on YouTube where they threatened the guy with a
MOP.
Yeah, MOP did it in Brooklyn.
I might have. Oh yeah. I might have to watch that shit.
You know what's funny? Speaking of random MOP Brooklyn fact, we're gonna bring it 6 degrees of separation from the first 20 minutes of the episode. You know, in Warning, when he's like, what's the line? Remember them dudes from Brownsville that you rolled dice with, and he goes like, yeah, that's my man Fame, not Love One, Disrespect. He's actually talking about Lil Fame from MOP.
Oh, for real?
Because like Best-Eye and Brownsville are like neighboring in like certain parts. Because Best-Eye's like smack dab in the middle of Brooklyn. Like it's really weird. Like you could go to Best-Eye and like you could either be in Bushwick or Williamsburg, or you could end up and be in Crown Heights or fucking Brownsville for you know. So yeah, he was talking about Lil Fame in there. Because he said, because you know how they used to you're from the West, but you listen to a lot of East Coast shit. Because like from us talking off the record, but you talked about how like you listen to MOP and they talk about the Hill and shit.
Mm-hmm.
When he references the Hill in Warning, like he's talking about Lil Fame from MOP, which I didn't know. I was like, oh shit, good to know. Learn something every day. But yeah, shout out to MOP. Firing Squad is a classic album. You gotta listen. To that.
Is that the one with Stick to Your Guns?
Yes. You see it?
Yeah. No, bro, come on,
man.
That's my shit.
That's what you got if you do come to New York. Whenever you do, I think you have to listen to that to restore the feeling.
No, that's what I'm saying. When I'm out there, I'm about to listen to a lot of East Coast rap so I can understand what's up.
Yeah, but yeah,
Like,
so
no, understand.
but yeah,
All that shit.
All Star moments, man. I actually have a personal one.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the '98 All Star game in New York, which most people know as Jordan's last one and Kobe's first.
Mm-hmm.
Until George Karl froze him out, and then Kobe never forgot that and used to kill the Nuggets and the Sonics anytime he had a chance.
Yep.
So
Fuck
yeah,
George Karl.
I went to that All Star game. So long story short, how I got those tickets is so my pops, like I said, my pops was a professional musician, but he had a day job also. And the dude, one of the guys he used to work with was a Knicks season ticket holder. He actually passed away, so his name is Dennis. Rest in peace to Dennis. But
Absolutely.
so, like he every year he used to give my pops like 6 or 7 tickets out of the games he went to. So like he didn't really give like the Bulls tickets much because like the Bulls ticket was always a hot ticket. But like I went to like 2 Bulls Knicks games actually, when Jordan was still playing. But I used to go like we used to go to like 6 or 7 Knicks games. Like I think I still have the ticket stuff somewhere. I went to Iverson's first game at the Garden, which was like a February '97. I forgot the date, but he gave us tickets to the game. So he told like he asked my dad about it, and we went. We went to like they had like the jam session. So if you go to the Garden, there's like a in the middle of the Garden, like in Madison Square Garden, there's like the bottom part where you can go to the bowl, like where you can sit like courtside and shit. And then there's like a weird in the old. This is the old Garden before they renovated it. In the middle is like a low key convention center in the middle of Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
So bro, they had like that. You remember NBA Jam sessions?
Yeah.
So they had like that shit, like bro. They had like you know like the Chuck E. Cheese shooting hoops. They had like a bungee, like one where like you could say they tied like a bungee cord to jump mad high and dunk on the ball, like with a sticky basketball and shit. They had like NBA
Mm-hmm.
Jam arcade machines, like the carnival. It was like a big ass basketball carnival. So I went to that, and I think I have pictures of that. My dad took them, and then I have a picture when I went to the All Star practice. Like Larry Bird was behind me. Like Larry Bird didn't know he was in the picture, but like Larry Bird was there because Larry Bird was the coach of the Pacers at the time. And I remember going to that game. So, like for me personally, like that's like my favorite All Star moment because I mean it kind of fucked me up like when Kobe died because I'm like, damn, I went to his first All Star game, and then I ended up a couple years later. I went to Kobe's not the farewell season, but the season before that. I went to so I basically went to his second to last Laker game at the Garden, but yeah, so that's like my personal All Star moment. But in regards to in general, the '01 All Star game was crazy. The one when the East came back when they went down like I think like 15. That was the one with AI, Marbury, Jason Kidd, Dikembe Mutombo. I think that was the D. I think that was in DC. That one was crazy. And then I mean last year's was great too. The Elam ending. I think they should keep it this year. I hope they keep it forever because it made the game actually really fun. That's the only reason I watch it honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was competitive compared to like the one in New Orleans with AD, one MVP, and it was just like these niggas was just out just scoring. It was like 150, 150, something like that.
Yeah, the one where DeMarcus Cousins found out he got traded after the game.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's crazy. He told his agent, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yo, imagine how tight you have to be. Like, damn, I gotta stay.
Bruh. Damn, I wish that team. We got to have a conversation about that. What if we're gonna have a what if episode about like certain trades and teams or players would have stayed together
Oh, don't
because
worry. I have a wild
that team, bro. That
I,
if the Pelicans, if DeMarcus and AD would have stayed together.
Shit, I got a couple of those. I got a couple of those with personals, but yeah, we could do the what if the Laker trade goes through for CP3.
Oh yeah, and they won another championship because they definitely would have.
Yeah, but yeah, we gotta have a what if episode for sure.
Oh, I remember All-Star game. I got moments of watching it on TV, but more so, I'll just talk about my personal experience. All-Star game 2018. So, Victory Lap comes out around that weekend, which was perfect timing. RIP Nip.
Yo,
so that was around that time it came out. So imagine
peace,
how
Nips.
the city was. That city around that time, the city around that time was crazy, bro. So I mean, it's LA, so parties going up and all that shouts out to Ed. We went to Downtown, because they be having like shit going on during the day. We actually got to see inside the NBA, like what I mean, when they was outside doing it, we got to see everybody, and then we saw a Nick Great, Frank Ntilikina.
Shout out to Frank Ntilikina, man, the French Prince. He's balling this year too.
He looked like he was scared of it. Got to see him. Got to see Andre Drummond tricking. Got to see him there. We also got to see him at the club tricking.
Andre Drummond looked like he tricked though.
Oh no, he definitely is a trick. He's a geek. So
yeah, he looked like he get 40 balls for fun.
No, 40 balls, 40,000.
Oh well, 40 balls and chill. That's like what he does.
Yeah, 20 rebounds and vibes. That should be his 20 name.
Yo, he raps.
All right, bro. This is episode 11. I'm sick of these niggas, man. I'm tired. I heard the song. I'm tired.
It wasn't good.
Y'all niggas need to do some R&B. Y'all need to do some rock music. Stop rapping, please.
Shout out to Victor Oladipo.
Oh, hey. You deserve an unfollow right now. That song snap, bro. That first album is fire. I can't hold you.
Yeah, now Miles Bridges is rapping.
Yeah, no, I'm sick of this shit.
Yo, did you see, speaking of Detroit rappers in LA, did you see the homie, what's that dude named? Xavier TV?
Yeah, they be doing all that.
Yeah, the lady? That shit is still stuck in my head, son.
Giving out the recipe.
Huh?
Press ratio. He be giving out all the recipes.
Yeah, that's the homie with the press ratio. Speaking of Seattle Kraken press ratio episode is on the Show You Work podcast page. You want to listen to that one? That was a fun episode.
Yeah, but now he be giving out the recipes about what's going on. But yeah, he did.
I think he should make that verse. He should put that on the actual beat.
The crazy thing is, I be thinking some of the rappers be from Northern Cali.
For real, yeah, because I always thought Detroit and the Bay have a weird synergy with each other.
They sound like I thought Sada Baby was from the Bay, bro. The accent. They
sound
like
bro.
Cali
Detroit and the Bay sound similar. They're weirdly Midwest West cousins of each other. Where it's LA and Chicago, it's Detroit and the Bay are somehow conjoined. But
yeah, bro. Cash Doll, shouts out to her. I'll just say that. She sounds like she's from California.
The other KD?
Yeah.
Bruh,
nobody has ever called her KD.
Kevin Durant is fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah. We're gonna do that episode.
He said you are Cash Doll in size 10
not KD.
You not KD, you Cash Doll. KD is hilarious. KD is so I don't know. I do me and I chill is the greatest quote of all time. I'm about to put that on my resume because it's true.
My favorite tweet by him is: you ever wake up in the middle of the night and think about a girl that's alone or some shit like that?
Yeah. Yo, there was the other ones where he was talking about bacon, egg, and cheeses and shit. Kevin Durant got a weird ass Twitter, bro. Nah, we gotta listen. If you're listening to this coming soon, we are going to have a best of Kevin Durant tweets. I think we should do that with special guests. I'm not sure, where everybody just gets 5 and then we just analyze, we just dissect them.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. We'll talk about it off air as a joke.
Yeah.
But
well, I just got the text message, so it's good to go.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay, I bet. Yeah. Text message.
Oh, y'all forgot, before we get up out of here, y'all forgot my other nickname. Good evening. My name is Paul Banks. I'm the advocate. I'll keep trying to tell y'all I'm Paul Heyman, the Black Jewish version.
What do you, Shine?
Probably. Me and him look alike.
Bruh, what are you So your name is Moses now?
I think so, bro. I'm trying to convert to Judaism. I've been trying to convert for years. I just don't know where I go.
What guided you to do this? I hope it wasn't listening to Damn.
The Israelite thing, no. I just thought about shit. Why not? I like, this is a different type of kufi. It's a smaller one.
Bro.
Yarmulke, bro, the yarmulke be perfect on my ball spot. Bro, like put that motherfucker right there. I really grow my hair out. It just grow around it.
Bro, and then your shit gonna look like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I'm with that. I'm gonna start. That's gonna be my last name.
M. Big Shyamalan.
Goldstein Shyamalan.
M. Big Shyamalan coming soon.
There you go. Hey, that might be real. I got a lot of plot twists for y'all motherfuckers.
That's your new Twitter name, M. Big Shyamalan?
I might. Right now, it's just bury me with the Dolphins, bitch, because that's definitely quote of the year.
Bury me with the Dolphins, bitch.
Yeah. That's definitely quote of the year.
When he said, yeah, you know what that shit sounded like? Okay, this is going to sound like a real old head tweet. Oh, not real old head tweet. Real old head cool. I'm sorry. I'm drinking wine right now. You remember, if you probably, Banks, you listen to East Coast shit, but anybody who's listening to DJ Red Alert on the radio, when he goes, yeah, that's what that shit sounded like when he said that, bro. I was crying. That shit sounded like the DJ Red Alert drop. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. Bury me with the Dolphins, bitch. I play dead.
Yeah. Then he carried me off.
They carried me.
He gave us a blow by blow about everything. He gave us the analyst for that shit, bro.
This motherfucker gave us a rest in peace. He gave us a Kobe Bryant detail again, carried by Dolphins.
Yeah,
imagine,
imagine
a ESPN detail with Lil Boosie talking about the Dolphins.
Everything. Just need him to talk about everything, bro.
God, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Boosie World. We starting that trend.
Boosie's World. Instead, it's Bobby's World. And you just gotta make the episode. Who would play Louis Anderson?
Bobby, bro. You think on Life of Louis?
Wasn't Louis Anderson playing? Wasn't Louis Anderson in that cartoon? Or am I bugging?
No, you bugging. That was Life of Louis.
I'm bugging. I'm sorry, y'all. Nah. No, you know who it was? You know who played Bobby that I did not know till like a couple years ago? Howie Mandel, bro. Deal or no deal? Bro,
he did the voice. Because remember he had the little S curl when he was the host?
Yeah, I know. And I forgot about that. I did because I think they were interviewing about some shit. And for some reason I read it and it was about Bobby's World. I'm like, oh, yo, he was Bobby's World. I saw it.
I was trying to talk to his daughter. I'll just say that.
Oh my God.
At one point, because she stayed in Calabasas, but I had the Calabasas folk.
Oh damn! You had the Calabasas plug.
Hey, I was out there, bro.
Calabasas.
I was out there with the Persian bitches.
I was
out there with the Persian bitches. Yeah.
I was out there with the Assyrians. Yeah.
No disrespect. I'm sorry, because we might have women listeners. I'm not calling y'all bitches. No. They just,
Yo, Banks, what? Yo, this episode is
I just don't know your name.
This episode is oh my God. Do we have anything else to talk about? I
don't think so. Because I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Hey man, listen. The only time you should ever pick the Utah Jazz before I let this go is an NBA Jam, and that's it. If I ever see you pick the Utah Jazz in a sports simulation game that involves a career mode, unless you actually watch basketball, I don't trust you. There's only one person, but he's a younger Knicks fan. Shout out to him. He knows who he is. And I understand it because he's only like 20, I think. I don't even think he's 21. Oh, shit.
Don't use no goddamn Jazz.
Nah, aside from that, bro, if you over 25, you tell me to use the Utah Jazz, I'm looking at you very different. Like I said, only in NBA Jam you should be saying, yo, I use the Utah Jazz. I don't even use the Utah Jazz at NBA Jam because of Karl Malone. So, yeah. Shout to Kemp.
This nigga Mark is trash at Call of Duty. Never mind. I'm looking at somebody's IG story. Shouts out to my co-host of Undisputed Hater. Nigga trash at Call of Duty.
Yo, my God, bro. Listen, all I'm gonna say is I wish I had money so I could be in these fucking sports leagues, bro. Because I'll be watching them play ball. I'm like, fam, y'all motherfuckers play no defense.
At all.
Yo. Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, go ahead and get your plug in, bro, so we can get up out of here.
Oh shit. All right, man. So follow your boy. It's me, Nelson. Follow me at Who Is Original. WHOISORIGINEL. If you're not watching us on YouTube, if you are watching us on YouTube, it's spelled right there. My Twitter is private right now for employment reasons. Trust me, it'll soon. Nah, I don't really have flagrant tweets, but people, I don't really tweet flagrant stuff, man. I just be tweeting jokes. But people, we don't have the same mindset as other people. But yeah. So yeah, follow me. If you can, follow requests. I talk about sports. I guess I'm gonna talk about Boosie's World now because that's the new show me and Banks got coming. So. But yeah, man, follow me, man. Follow Show Your Work podcast. Subscribe to us we're on all platforms basically. But yeah, man, rate, like, subscribe, follow us, man. Banks, this was an incredible episode, man. Just plug your shit, man. Tell them where they follow you, bro.
Y'all can find me with the Dolphins, bitch. Yeah.